Hey everyone, you're tuned into the False Graves podcast. I'm your host, AK Baby Doo, the light bringer.
I'm the fur man, of course.
And I'm Frick, and I'm here to give you a little piece of information given to us by the Holy Bible itself from Isaiah 5:14, and it says, "The grave licks its lips in anticipation, with its mouth wide open, ready to swallow the drunken mob." Let me tell you something. That personification is so deep. To think about, the grave is not just something that you fall into. It's an entity. It is a state of being with a personality. Yeah. It's darkness.
And we're here to stare that grave directly in its face and call it false.
Oh. You know what's funny, though? I'm still here, so let's go.
Yeah.
I was wanting to see this badass intro, but it's not on our feed. It's okay.
Welcome, moon and star. Come to me through fire and war.
Hey everybody. So it's been quite a week. A lot of events. As you can see, new studio. I feel like every week it's something new with us.
Absolutely. Not only is it always something new, but it's improvement. It's growth, and that's what we're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
Something better every week.
Yeah, I'm almost sober.
And that is an improvement.
Yes.
Absolutely. We're so excited to have Furman on his feet, ready to deliver the message, the good word, the truth.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to combat that every sentence of the day.
For some reason, he's taken it upon himself to maybe be the representative of darkness.
Hail Satan!
And, you know, what would light be without darkness? You have to ask that question. You know, without the contrast, what would it be?
Yeah, because you can't enjoy a steak without knowing that some kid in Africa started.
But I'd have to ask, as somebody who's subscribed to the darkness, how do you live in that state? Like, how do you continue on?
Well, frankly, a lot of cocaine, steak dinners, and banging hookers. It's so easy. It's so easy. You wouldn't even believe. You would not believe how easy it is
I see.
to bang hookers.
It might be easy, but don't you think maybe you're looking at it short term? Because the inevitable reality is that the darkness will eventually be engulfed by the light. I mean, that's just the natural swing of things. Are you ready to eventually be consumed by that which you detest?
Oh, yeah. I mean, eventually, yeah. But look, I'm here for a short time, not a long time, so I'm going to have a fun time. Okay? Like, it just is what it is, baby. Look, you can't live your life always in the light, not experience a little darkness. So I'm going to spread a little bit. Just a, not a lot, just a little.
Baby steps. Right. Baby darkness.
Baby darkness.
Darkness, do-do-do-do-do. Baby dark, do-do-do-do.
Speaking of baby darkness, you know?
Adolescent darkness is what follows.
You know, one of the darkest realities would be your baby mama has a black baby and you're white. That's gotta be a hard life to live.
Oh, bro.
Not if you can monetize it.
Oh, that
monetize it. That's what's so good about monetizing?
No, wait. We can't monetize that. We got rid of that in 1776, right? Like 1876, somewhere in there. Like we're not allowed to monetize black people anymore. That's
not true at all. Okay, just look at Blackish. Okay, it's been a recurring thing.
There's also a thing called professional sports.
This is also true. The Seattle Seahawks are running the Baltimore Ravens.
Okay, I stand correctness. We can't.
The reason I say monetization is because if you have the kind of mindset I do, then once it happens to you, it's happened. And you have two options. You can feel it deep and dark and turn away, or you can do what I would do, and that's immediately move on, make some money from it, and prepare for the next stage of life.
Neither is right.
No.
Neither.
God.
And that brings us into the first topic of the night.
Let's hear it.
The hardest perspective is the only one worth anything. And when you go turn away from it or monetize it, I mean, what the hell? Turn away? Why are we turning away? No, we're gonna be angry. You want to be angry.
I don't want to be angry.
See, I've found more and more the deeper I go. There's the peace mongerers of the world, We should all live in peace and harmony, and there should be no violence.
Bunch of fucking hippies.
But I can't help but find the pursuit of anger to be one of the most beneficial pursuits a man can have.
Oh, dude, see, like that's the truth.
And to let go of anger is almost always the wrong choice.
Now that one, that's a hot take on.
I completely disagree.
Yeah.
Look,
100%. Not even
some of
because-
the greatest decisions happen because of anger.
Well,
like,
Yes, they do.
that may be true, but the darkness that comes from anger is one of the more enticing darknesses.
It doesn't have to be dark. There's nothing dark about being angry.
If you're angry for a righteous reason, sure.
Mm-hmm.
who gets to choose what's
okay.
righteous?
Yeah.
That's deemed by the morality set by whoever created the universe and determined good, which is
Most people will turn away from their anger. They'll settle it within themselves. They'll turn it on themselves. They won't exercise it outwardly. And if they do, sometimes it's, detrimental to those around them. Fair.
Are you angry now?
But
I could be.
it's a great waste to let anger go away, to let it go to waste.
Yeah, see, you should have just punched me right there. That would have been great
It's
content.
I feel like it's a bigger waste to let your emotions hop in the driver's seat
No.
whenever you could maintain.
There's no such thing as
Control.
the non-emotional human. We are emotional creatures through and through, and people can pretend that they're not. They can pretend they're living a life of detachment, but it's really a form of self-destruction. Detachment is easily one of the most tricky forms of self-destruction.
Well, I'm not necessarily pitching detachment. I'm pitching something that's not about destruction. Self-destruction is not where I'm going. It's self-control.
Mm-hmm.
It's knowing that there's always a reason to be in a bad mood.
Mm-hmm.
And you can choose to be in a good mood regardless of this. Even if something ridiculous happens to you, you can't let the extreme of something change the core belief and the core value. And I feel like that's if I decide at some point, yes, this is the line that if it gets crossed, I compromise what I believe. And I to do that, I have to think extreme. So if my girlfriend was pregnant and I waited 9 months for this kid and I was emotionally invested, and then it came out a chocolate hostage, bro. Obviously, my initial reaction is going to be to tear down the world and set it on fire. But that can't be what I do. I can't let that drive me to do anything.
Correct. However, you can go, this wrong has become me. This wrong was pressed upon me. I am owed my due. I am owed my payment by the universe itself for this happening to me. When I wake up in the morning, I am owed something. I demand payment for what I've gone through.
Yeah, see, because anger isn't necessarily a bad thing, only because it's just like lust or greed or any of those other things. They're very human to feel. And I once got told by a couple of therapists and one person in the psych ward, anger is only you realizing that you got. You got treated a way that you did not want to be treated. And that's okay to be mad about that. That's okay to be mad.
I'm not shaming people for having anger as an emotion, because I also have anger as an emotion. It takes a lot more for me to feel it, and an exceptional amount for me to be engulfed and succumb to it and let it just to take over my normal and natural way of behaving and reacting to situations.
Okay, Chad, I'm about to kick him in the balls. Let's see what happens.
See, and obviously that's something, this reminds me of a conversation I had recently. And it's, if somebody, let's say you and me are out at a bar, and somebody walks up to you and straight up punches you in the face, right? Now, bro code dictates that I lay this guy on his ass. No question. However, that's not the prescription that I have as a man, intrinsically. That's not something that I would much rather find a way to break the pattern in the cycle. Because that punch that you got hit with, you're going to heal, you're going to recover. But this guy, the moment I lay him out and send him on, what becomes of him? What could I have done in that moment to change that guy's life?
Easily, I can tell you.
Tell me.
I can tell you.
You
The
lay him
best
the
thing you
fuck
could have done would have been to lay his ass out.
Thank you.
But
All right.
then you do what nobody else does. Take care of him after.
Good.
After you put him in the hospital, Be there for him.
Show up with flowers.
Give him some flowers,
Like a
some
mom.
chocolate.
Hey.
Ask how his family's doing.
Hey, I'm sorry.
What brought him to this state
Just like you come in like,
of clocking you for no reason?
hey,
But
I'll-
at that point, it's no longer me hitting him out of anger. It's me hitting him out of principle
Duty.
and duty. Sure.
Exactly.
oh,
But that's
okay.
not anger driven.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Why would it be? But I'm not hitting him based on I'm upset that he hit you. I'm hitting him based on now's the time
So
to
a guy
enact change.
comes up and hits you in the face, and you're gonna react completely off principle.
Indeed.
Bullshit. Okay,
I have to.
Who hired this guy?
I have to. It's not.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
You need to get this hippie out of here. I'm sorry. I'm about to punch him myself, and we're about to test this theory.
Well, hold on, because it's not like I'm anti like getting a scuffle. I mean, I wrestle with the guys all the time. I enjoy a good tussle. But out of principle, it's why am I doing this? A guy walks up and he hits me in the face.
Be angry about it. He punched you in the face.
Yeah.
Be angry. It's okay to be angry about that.
But I'd rather go against what my body wants
See,
to
I
do.
think you're falling into the hippie mind trap, though. I really feel it because to live is aggression to some degree. Like to breathe and to eat and to consume is a form of taking. It's a form of taking that you just naturally have to exist through.
Yeah, it's one of those facts of life. Like we eat animals all the time. We can't sit there and just like be selective on which ones that we do eat and don't.
Well, some people can.
Absolutely can.
Oh no, I can't.
Are you out here eating a platter of naked mole rats based on like that your selection?
If it was available to me, I would take a look at it.
But let me try and kind of rein this in a little, and it kind of segue into, another part of the topic. I recently caught myself saying the phrase, "You can only be what you can't tolerate," or "You only are what you can't tolerate," and it came up in the context of somebody's position within a company. It was, is this person fit for this role, or are they not? Right? And it was always a back and forth. Can they, can't they? Are they or are they not? Is this person a leader? Are they not? Is this person, a critical thinker, or are they not? And it really, it dawned on me, well, they can only be what they're capable of not tolerating. So if they get told, if somebody walks up to you and goes, "You're not a leader," a real leader over time wouldn't be able to tolerate it. If they were exposed to that person on a long enough time frame, they'd have to show that they are a leader. They couldn't take the words.
Of course,
"You're not a
over
leader."
time for sure. But the first interaction, the first time somebody approaches you and says you're not a leader, you can get upset, and you can let your anger drive you into two different routes. One being a little hysterical, like, "No way you think I'm not a leader? I'm totally a leader," and that's losing control.
That's outward anger.
But there's also what I would do, which is not even treat it as anger, but treat it as an opportunity of, okay, you don't think that I'm a leader. Why? And have this conversation and try to understand why do they think that I'm not a leader? No,
Mr. Frick,
it's truly what I would do, because if this person is somebody who I am over, then I need to understand what they're thinking, because if they don't think I'm a leader and the reason for that thinking is bad, I'm firing them.
I feel like I'm watching an
You're gonna fire
educational
them?
video.
Dude, bro,
One
And
second.
now you're just jumping the gun. You're gonna take their livelihood from them
absolutely.
But no,
just
no.
because of an opinion.
Yeah, no. Let's.
Now, if their
And
opinion
that's
is
not
garbage,
anger.
All right, all right.
if their opinion is garbage, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let me jump in here for just a second. Let me
All
go
right.
ahead and just tell you. It's called manning the fuck up. That's
Yeah.
what you're talking about with being a leader. Sometimes you get angry, but you use that anger. You
Sure.
use that fire. That's why it's not a bad thing. You can be pissed off that somebody comes up and says, "You ain't nothing but a bitch. Start doing some push-ups. Maybe eat a steak. Go to the gym. Come back to him. Whoop his ass." It's not a bad thing. So I really do think, like, at the heart of the issue with like that comment about leadership is that if you don't get a chance to flex that leadership, which I do think that you're right, if they keep coming up to you, you're not a leader. What the fuck did I do? What am I doing wrong? This, and this. Bull, get the fuck out.
This person does not get to control how I feel in this conversation.
Oh, no.
It doesn't happen. And the moment that I begin feeling something because of what they've said to me, I personally feel like I have lost. Now, for this, because it's that important to me to maintain control of myself. So, what I'm getting at here is that in terms of being a leader, I feel like as long as I knew what I was doing, mostly, I could fake the rest of it and I could be a good leader. Because I wouldn't, just because I tolerate things in my personal life more than another man, doesn't mean that in a work standpoint, in a leading standpoint,
it does.
because I have not taken up the role as a leader yet at this moment because I don't have anything to lead other than my own life. And as far as I lead,
it starts at home.
Only my opinion matters. Well, what am I supposed to not tolerate?
Your girlfriend.
Oh God, let's not get into that.
Pissed off your girlfriends and wives as much as possible.
I do that.
No, don't. That's how you get a dictionary across the testicles.
And there's definitely a point of where I won't tolerate something. I just don't take little flaws and blow those out of proportion, but it doesn't mean I don't talk about them either.
Oh, that's called proportional response.
In friend groups, everybody has their thing, right? Some people have more, some people have less, but there's normally at least one thing everybody's known for. So maybe you're the guy who makes the most money, maybe you're the guy who's the best with music, maybe you're the guy who's best at Smash Bros, etc. But those kind of get defined into a role. And if you were to lose that, it would be uncomfortable. It would be uncomfortable for anybody to lose their role in a friend group, would it not?
Oh, yeah, no, I've had a lot of friends get dropped out of my life because they stopped doing drugs. And when I stopped doing them, I lost the rest of them. Except for you two. Well, 3.
For me to lose my role in the friend group, I would just have to lose the friend group.
Okay. And that brings me back to the statement you only are what you can't tolerate. And so when you go, you'd have to lose the friend group, I'm saying it's because you've set a standard that you have to live with. Like you cannot live by any other standard but that one. To lose your role in the group means you lose the group.
No, not necessarily. It's not about losing my role in the group. To lose my role in the group would have to disband. My role is not something that can just disappear. My role
it's possible.
It is possible. In all of my friend groups, it's the same way.
Yeah.
Because I choose who's around me. And the moment I choose to not have them around me, then the role is gone. And it's not like I lost my role. I gave it up.
Let's say somebody took it from you.
I bring people together.
But what if somebody took it from you?
So you're saying, what if somebody else brought everyone together?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna go because I'm not always ready to be the one who brings people together. I enjoy it.
So you're a follower.
No. I know when to lead and I know when to follow.
All right. Well,
okay.
I'm a hyper aware, big brolic sheep.
I see.
That's a follower, you fucking dude.
No, I am not necessarily.
Look, I'm not following any of this. But all right, sorry about that.
Testing.
Like that was actually like a really good one.
So I made a good point and nobody heard it.
Oh, dude.
Oh, bro.
Dude,
You want to go again?
me and
Hold
AK.
on, I'll fix it.
Heckle.
Let me know when we're back, because I want to give a real life example.
Well-
And my life has all.
All right, test
Well,
it.
we gotta let St.
Yeah.
John
All
have a rip on that because
All
like,
right.
that was good.
Okay, so what I was saying was that Frick's point he's trying to make was that the instinct of anger needs to be controlled and mastered and
Yeah.
played at the right time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just playing all of these instinct keys and you're not a master of yourself. And God gives us the moral law, which is like the sheet music. And at any given time, all of these instincts are keys to play. But playing one key over and over again to get something done sounds like crap.
Of course. Okay, we're back. So my whole life that I've been given, that I'm owed, from an emotional standpoint, all was derived from anger. And all the other emotions are like sub-emotions, and my core emotion is anger. So I'm a naturally angry person. Anybody really close to me knows, or they find out at some point. Now, Furman, of course, is disagreeing, but that's the case. So things tend to work out for me, and people are like, why do things work out for him? It's because I'm pissed all the fucking time. That's why things work out for me.
He's like the Hulk.
And let me give you an example. So, as you know, we got hit by a tornado last season. Last episode of the season.
You don't say.
The whole studio wiped out. My house wiped out. And I walked away relatively injury-free. For most people, that would be enough. I believe in being grateful. And I was very grateful. I walked away pretty much unscathed. And, you know, I'm happy. There's adrenaline, but something starts to set in. Something ain't right.
This is some fucking bullshit.
I'm pissed that this happened to me. Something like, no, it's not. Something's wrong. I'm fucking owed something now. The universe owes my ass for having to go through this shit. And so I remember there's a point where I'm running the numbers post-tornado. You know, did I break even? Like, because when I'm looking at my car's made it, here's what I managed to save for my house. Here's money I got from these other things. And I'm like, did I break even? I ran the numbers and I come back a few thousand short. Like, I ended up losing a few grand in the tornado. And I was telling my girlfriend at the time, you know, that really pisses me off. I'm really fucking pissed that I lost money on this fucking tornado.
You got hit by a fucking tornado and you're pissed.
2 weeks later, out of the blue, it's declared a national emergency and FEMA gets involved. I don't even hear about it. Somebody I know comes up to me and says, hey, did you know it's a national emergency? You can get FEMA money now. I said, really? They're like, yeah. I'm like, I don't know. And then they told me what they're getting back. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. I'll try it out. So I filled it out. And FEMA was going to give me like $8,000 back. Boom. I'm in the green. Like, now I've made money on the tornado. And I'm like, yeah, but it's not as much as these other people got. Not good enough. So, like, I appealed it to get more money because I'm owed it. And I ended up getting, like, double that back. And then, you know, would any of that have happened if I just accepted? And the answer is no, it wouldn't have.
Nah.
Wouldn't have happened.
But I just think that it's fucking funny. Like, the first thought to your head
That's
is
the moral of the story.
Dude, the first thought to my head would have been, thank God I had a bathtub that I could fly 37 miles per hour into fucking Kentucky. Like, but no, you're like, damn.
And people, it's easy to make the critique. Where's the gratefulness? Where's the gratitude? That's always there. I believe in being humble, but I also believe in being owed at the same time. Like,
No, I ain't slacking you for that, dude. What I'm saying is, I just think that it's funny.
This is where our paths diverge a little bit.
Yeah.
Because the gratefulness I'm with, I don't feel owed anything. I don't feel owed a single thing in this life.
yeah,
I feel
you're
like
not.
and like
You're not.
nothing that's gonna happen to me, whether I lose my house, whether I lose, whether
You're
I
not.
I'm about to walk
I
off
could
this
lose,
show. This
I
is
could
some
lose
bullshit.
everything
So
and still
how
not
are
feel
we
owed.
owed something? How do you think
Because
we're owed?
you have to establish the relationship yourself. You have to, like, if you don't feel owed, you're not owed shit. Believe me. If you don't feel like you're owed anything, you're not.
Yeah.
You have to feel it.
But why would I want to feel that? Why would I want to feel owed?
So that way
the
you're not a fucking pussy. What the fuck, man? You're just gonna let the universe kick you in the teeth?
I don't think the universe is what's controlling the world around me.
Well, that is what it's literally everything. It's universal.
I think
He's the leader, Furman. He doesn't subscribe to the universe controlling anything.
Oh yeah, man, and peace and love, and let's all be commies and be vegan.
I'm not shooting for communism.
Okay? That's what you're basically preaching. Let's all get along in sunshine.
That's such a crazy stretch to take my less, violent and angry outlook on life, feeling owed for something, taking that and thinking, oh, that means he's a communist. No, I just don't feel intrinsically owed anything. Even if I lost everything, I'm not gonna feel like I'm owed it all back.
That's commie talk.
That's ridiculous.
Maybe it's delusional.
Because it's not an effective state of mind.
Like what happens?
That's my argument. It's not an effective state of mind.
Like, it's not effective. Maybe if that's the only thing that I'm thinking, if the only thing I'm thinking is I'm not owed anything, then maybe it's ineffective. But where is it going instead?
Have you ever played a video game you really liked and it had a save file that got corrupted?
Sure.
And you started it over. You ever done that?
Yes.
How much faster did you progress through the game?
A little faster because I'm not taking it all in anymore. I'm going directly to where I was.
There's an expectation.
Well, no, it's just I know how to. I've already done everything up to the point
So
where I was.
you weren't pissed when your save file got corrupted.
Well, I was extremely upset.
I can say why the difference is. The
Yeah.
difference is one is a group of people specifically designing a game, and they should have designed it so that that doesn't happen.
Well, yeah, that pissed me off too.
Well, Furman, you have no legs on that because if the universe is controlled by nothing, then there's nobody to be mad at.
It's God. He just kind of set us on autoplay.
Then there's nobody to be mad at if something goes wrong in your way.
That's also kind of like saying, "Hey, you've lost both your legs. It's part of God's plan." Oh well, I guess I gotta just be chill with it.
Of course.
Yeah.
What the? No, get mad. Get robot legs.
Get mad and get on your stumps and run a 5K. Sure.
Yes.
But like that's
get robot legs. That's the point.
I'll be
I've
like grateful I'm
infamously
fucking
said,
alive. Is me.
If anyone doesn't have a relationship with God, they should go out and curse him. Like they should go out and fight with him openly.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We'll get a relationship real fucking fast.
Yeah, you will.
And a couple of lightning bolts and a tornado hits your house. But
And I believe in the fight. Like I just believe in it so thoroughly.
my fight. But currently in my life, my fight is not with God. My fight is with myself.
But I know your fight. It's the aimlessness. It's the need for direction.
no, that's my fight.
Is it not?
it's been aimlessness. It's been a need for direction.
And you know where
But
you
it
get
starts.
that?
But it starts
Through the fight. Through anger.
No, that's not where you get it from. Consistent discipline, which is
How is anyone disciplined if they're not pissed off all the time?
Yeah, Adolf.
There's
Hitler
no
was
way you think
angry.
that the only way to be disciplined is to be angry all the time.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely not.
I'm just saying,
There's
Mussolini
100%
like
a way
happy
to
guy.
be a happy,
There is
disciplined
there's
person.
a secondary way to do it, and it's with a sacrificial mindset. And I'm not saying you can't use that, but I'm saying that anger is the fundamental. Sacrificial. It's not the same fuel. It's not as effective.
I think up to this point, when I think about the angriest I've been in life, it's nowhere near like the peak of anybody else that's existed. There's no way that it's anywhere near some of the leaders that have been on this earth up to this point. However, the
Donald
day
Trump.
that it's time for me to utilize the anger righteously, the way it was intended to be used, I will be prepared because I haven't wasted my time,
Yeah.
utilizing it in the wrong direction.
Let me just reframe it one way before, maybe we transition to something else. Think about it like this also. Sometimes a tragedy happens to people in their life, and they get called to be accepting, have acceptance, grief, move on, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have never once taken that road. I've always maintained in my mind, this can't be. Like anytime something goes wrong, I just simply go, this can't be. And it never changes. And I never change my way of thinking about it. And everything always worked out. Everything always fixed itself.
I feel like if I took that mindset, I would struggle with essentially convincing myself that I had that kind of power. And I don't think that that's. It's kind of like the people who believe that they can manifest something, and I don't think that that's right. I think that there is. I think because we have the Holy Spirit within us, I think that we do have power.
What's this we shit?
Oh, you too, bro. You too, bro.
All right, but he's like
Look
way
at the
deep
power
in there.
You got a soul, big
Look at the
dog.
power that you've displayed tonight. Raw.
Barely, but he's got to be deep in there.
I mean, people that think they manifest something, they probably can. That's probably a real thing that people can do.
Yeah.
But I don't think that I'm not supposed to utilize that. That's not. I don't, and I think that what I am destined to do is to go against this grain. I think about this all the time. There was a trial where this dude killed a girl, and a list of people came up to the stand, and they got out their hate, their anger, because this can't be, this was wrong, this was not the way things were supposed to go. You meddled with destiny, you meddled with her life, you took what wasn't yours to take.
Right.
And then finally, her dad walks up, his older dude, and he's sitting there and he's struggling because it's clear that on the inside he has this problem, that this guy has done one of the most egregious wrongs that anybody could have ever done to him in his entire life. Because once he had his daughter, it wasn't about him. It was about his daughter. And that's where all his love for years and years went into her, and he took her from him. And what did he do? He said, "You've made it really difficult for me to stand up in my own principle and beliefs, but I'm forgiving you today." And he walked away.
Couldn't be me.
And I think that if I thought about it, if I saw a guy,
I don't disagree with that.
if I saw a dude jump over and begin to maul this guy, the part of me that feels that way would be like righteous, just. But then there's the other side of me where I think about the other dude who just forgave him and walked away. And I think that's more powerful.
Yeah, I actually don't disagree with that at all, oddly enough. I'm just saying the guy should have stayed angry.
Nah.
Yeah. Well, forgiving him doesn't mean the pain's going to go away. It means
But you can't still be angry. You can't.
Yeah.
How can you continue to be angry about it if you have forgiven him?
Because you have to work it out, but that's not the point. I think you guys are a bunch of fucking bleeding heart pussies. There were good
The darkness emerged.
Oh God, I would have shot him in the fucking face in that courtroom. Like, there's being mad about like somebody pulling off in traffic, but somebody takes your family from you, murder them, shoot them in the head, light them on fire.
All right, we probably shouldn't tell people to do that.
Oh, I endorse this. False Graves doesn't. I endorse it. But if anybody ever takes my child from me, my wife from me, and it wasn't like an accident, like my mom died in a car crash, but it was an accident. A woman was driving and she hit the back end of her car with her 2 kids in there because they were eating ice cream while driving in the rain. She spun into her, hit her tail end, and flipped her over into the middle. I was angry at that time. Now, don't get me wrong. This is actually a true story.
Once they found the body, he wasn't angry.
No. It wasn't even that. It was knowing that it was an accident. That is not something to be angry about. I was angry that I lost my mom. Don't get me wrong. At first, I was fire and brimstone. Bring me this bitch. I'm going to break her teeth in. But after I sat down, I've had some time to process it. A lot of time to process it. But I realized, like, that was just an accident, man. That's something you can't control. That's nothing. But if someone comes over and stabs your baby in the face, feel that motherfucker. Ooh.
Well, I'm not ever saying that justice is wrong. I think God is in all of the stories, God is the main prioritizer of justice. And so that's why we see things like the flood, is because there are people stabbing babies left and right before the flood. So when we say like forgiveness as a priority, that's because we think God's the one who's justice, who is primed to give justice, right? It's not that I am the one who can give justice. Unless God ordains me to give justice.
Which he gives you the opportunity, take it.
I don't.
He does not. No, he does not give you the opportunity in the sense of he gave you free will, and that's the opportunity. But you also have the choice to go a different route and to walk a different path that most people wouldn't walk.
Peace and love,
Well,
everybody.
That's
all the
for
time.
most of the Christian people says that the justice is God's and not yours to take.
So oddly enough, like, let me just specify a little more. I'm not against forgiveness. I believe deeply you should be forgiving, even of the worst transgressions. It's the anger dynamic. So like, I don't necessarily blame anybody. No one is 100% guilty on their own. I really don't believe there's any such thing as 100% guilt. Everyone, to a degree, is a product of their environment. So if somebody does something terrible to you, there were influences that led up to that from birth.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can't just take all your anger and go, this person is the problem. This person deserves this ultimate punishment from me. And I know Furman's like going, what the fuck? But
dude, I watch a lot of serial killer documentaries, so like you're not
but
making
there are
no
people
sense.
who
But
might
that's
then,
evil. That's not.
Yeah.
That's not human. That's not like the good part of humanity. That's evil. That's a spirit, bro.
Then I will be God's sword. All right. I will
He
be the
specifically
punishment.
told you not to be the sword.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you guys think that forgiveness means no justice?
No,
It
I don't
typically
think
does.
that. Because God's the judge.
Right.
So-
I don't think that in Frick's story, for example, the dad forgiving means he doesn't want to see that guy get justice for killing his daughter. I don't think that's what that means.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You know, he's
what I-
obviously at the trial.
What
waiting
I'm
for the
saying
trial
is you,
to happen. That's how it goes.
is you can be sad, you can have grief, you can wallow, you can get depressed, or even if you forgive the guy, you can keep that anger. You can give the anger to God. You can fight with
Well,
God.
that's what the forgiveness is giving that anger away.
Mhm.
It's not yours anymore. It doesn't have control over you. That's the
Mhm.
main purpose of the forgiveness, is to get it off of you, because otherwise it poisons you for the rest of your life.
that's true. That's
Mhm.
true. But
Mhm.
however, I will state this. And I just want to pose this as a question. Like in the Old Testament with Samson, do you think that he was just like waiting for God's justice when he pulled down those buildings on top of the Israelites?
No, the Lord told him to do
Yeah, of course, and that's because he didn't have the strength to do that anymore
Yeah.
No,
until
he-
God granted it to him.
God physically
God-
granted him the strength to do that.
Yeah, no, he asked God for the strength.
Mhm.
So I'm just saying, if
You're
God
saying,
tells me
yeah,
to go
to
kill
be the
this, I'm going for it. All right, I'm just.
But you have to be careful, because a real skill is discernment, and you have to you have to know what you have to know, like how to listen to the voice of God, and you have to not be you can't convince yourself of an idea that you incepted upon yourself.
Well, see, that's the thing too. Like, I understand. Like, there's been like a lot of wackos out there that'll sit there and be like, "Yeah, God told me to eat a baby to prevent the earthquakes." Like, yeah, no, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe, get back on your meds, Ted.
Well, and not even just that, but that's clearly wrong,
Yeah,
because you can tell whenever something is of God, because it's completely it's good and it's truth, and God wouldn't tell you to do anything that wasn't good or truth.
I don't know,
He would.
dude. He killed the entire planet.
Probably a good thing.
Yeah,
Look-
it was a good thing.
Tell that to all the
it's-
grandmas
you
and
know, even-
babies, but all right.
Even Jesus flipped tables.
God should kill the
Right,
whole
but that
planet.
was righteous. That was righteous anger used at the right time to convey a very specific point that was towards good and truth.
Another point on where anger was good.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
and
I'm
you-
not saying that
you're
anger,
outwardly against anger.
I'm outwardly against.
But we're also saying it's used
No.
in specific circumstances to
Yes.
great effect.
Multiple
Not
times I've
all
said
the
I'm
time
not
for good purpose.
completely
We
against
live
the
in a
whole
world.
idea.
We live
of
in a
anger.
world where we don't have a shortage of circumstances that need anger. We
I'm-
live in a world
exact-
with an abundance of circumstances that warrant anger.
And I'm just
That's
saying,
what I'm saying.
yeah. And if somebody
They
kills your
want anger
kid,
to
I
look
feel like
just to
that's
you.
something to just,
No,
you know.
not just to me.
and maybe to other people who share your opinion. But
Mhm.
does God see it that way?
Well, sure.
Well, ask him when
No.
I die.
I'm
About
not-
We
I'm
talked
not
about this
against-
before. I say sure like that because historically, war comes, and war comes because accumulation of the need for anger or the need to express anger.
it's essentially a whole bunch of men getting around and going, "Yeah, I want this,"
And what about that is good?
because we have to. That's the only
No,
way to
it's
get
not
through
good.
it.
It's birthing
And it's that
pain. It's a
mindset that
progression.
makes war necessary.
It's a progression. We are progressing towards an enlightened way of living, and we're doing it through bloodshed over time.
I don't think it should
To
be
our
through
own
bloodshed.
detriment.
I think that
No,
that's
I don't think it should be.
I mean, and I'm not saying that anger is always wrong. I'm saying using anger as your driving force.
I want
That's
to
what I disagree
understand.
with.
I want to understand.
I agree with that.
I'd love to be able to connect with the way that you think, and I know other people who think like you because I've never done it.
Hangs out
I
with hippies.
do have anger as my driving force, and I've always had it, and it served me so well. Like it is such a good tool for me, and I feel like I've controlled it fairly well. Like I'm a civilized person for the most.
I mean, besides that one time you backhanded me,
But-
I mean,
I've often said I don't know how people get out of bed in the morning unless they're angry.
Yeah, we talked
How
about
do you do it? I don't know. How do you not get fat? How do you not succumb to vices if you're not angry? I don't understand it.
okay, so is this more of a debate on passion, drive, or anger?
And what's funny is
'Cause-
a lot of people, enlightened, like when the enlightenment, meditation, getting healthier,
Pussies.
they go, I've found such peace. Me, the healthier I get, the angrier I get. And it never fails to be like that. Like, just how it goes.
So, well, that's
I'm gonna get them angry,
Hey,
folks.
I get out of bed out of a sense of
Hold on.
duty. if
Yeah.
that
I get out
helps.
of.
I get out of bed
I feel you on this.
because I gotta go make money for my
Yeah.
family. Like that's why I'm getting out of bed. It's not because I'm
Imagine
angry
you got
about
out
my
of bed
job.
instead because you were pissed you had to make money for your family.
Well,
Imagine
Okay.
you might make even more money.
I'm literally like that's the state of the world.
Let
I
me-
just gotta do what I gotta do.
Let me
You know?
take it back a
God.
step. I
I
wake
could
up.
beat up everybody in this room, but AK.
I'm driven by. I'm
What-
driven by duty also,
Yeah.
but not to provide for my family or for my bills. I wake up with the duty to be ecstatic that I'm breathing and that and that I have the ability to do good
Mhm.
and to experience good
Yeah.
and to give love and to to be jovial. I have that right, that ability.
Mhm.
So that gets me right out of bed.
Yeah.
And I'm excited.
I
It's
think
not that I'm
we've-
angry that like I have to
People have their roles. Like, I've long talked about the drill sergeant type. The best drill sergeants in the world, you'd have to admit they serve a purpose. Like drill sergeants serve a purpose to condition somebody
Mhm.
for something. Your personality type would not make a good drill sergeant.
No. Actually, no, I wouldn't take. I wouldn't say that Bob Ross was actually a drill sergeant.
Well, I could see that.
No, that would be
That
fucking.
actually
That
makes
would be
more sense to
terrifying.
me. He
Get on.
calmed down in his later life.
Get on your face, you little worm. All right, we're gonna do a couple of happy little.
Or
push-ups.
what's the guy? David Goggins.
Oh yeah,
Right?
Goggins. Goggins.
David Goggins
I was trying to fish my
has
Oh, sorry.
definitely an angry persona. I mean, and it's motivational as well, but there's an anger to him. And it's just the way some people I think are set up. That's my perspective to give. It's just one of anger.
Well, I mean, like, and see, there's
And
nothing.
I've committed to doing good with it. Like I do have an outward commitment to doing the best I can
And-
with the anger. Like
And-
not to turn it on people, not to use it poorly, like to actually use it for good. But it's an anger.
Yeah, no, and see, that's the thing too that people seem to mess up all the time is using anger as just like a blanket term. Yes, somebody that beats their wife every single day. Yes, that is an angry person, but he's also an asshole. But
he's also troubled.
Oh yeah, no, dude, he's
Yeah.
fucking no, he's just an asshole. Like, I don't believe in the whole giving people an easy out because, like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. The guys that bust in and pin him to the floor and fuck him with a bat, those guys are dicks. But we also need
That's our dicks.
They're good. They're dicks with a purpose.
exactly. We need 3 types of people in this world: dicks, pussies, and assholes.
This is
All
a
right.
true dark statement.
To make the world go round. we need
Exactly.
Ian, what about
dicks, pussies,
what
and
about
assholes.
mouths?
That's what
bro?
we need.
Do what now?
Mouths.
Mounts?
Mouth.
Mounts?
The other orifice.
Oh no. We don't need any of those. But like, we definitely need.
We got too many mouths.
Yeah, exactly.
So
like
true.
we're overflow with mouths, but like we need the soft kind of hearted people. Which, God bless you.
Can I just say, okay, it's been like 40 minutes of this topic for one.
I'm passionate about
Two,
this
I
shit.
was just telling Rick about this the other night. Every single time I've been in this new studio room, by the way, if you guys don't know, this is a new studio room.
Yeah.
Every time I've been in this building that we're doing the studio with multiple people, not by myself, but for more than 15 minutes, the deepest conversations have been
Oh
had
shit, bro.
every
What?
single time.
The flow state.
And it is the flow state. I dare to say God is always in this room.
Of course,
There's
where two or
multiple
more are
people.
gathered together,
When 2 or more are gathered.
and it's not
Shit, I'm gonna end up
it's not just that
smoking? Fuck.
it's not just that we're gathered here to discuss, random ass podcast
Yeah.
topics. We're actually pursuing something.
We're
We're-
doing the light.
Absolutely, and he knows that we can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Because he is light, he is truth, he is good,
Mhm.
and we are pursuing him actively. And whenever I think about like my aimlessness, whenever I come in here and I sit down, I think the past few times I've thought to myself, I could really use this microphone to spread something good and actually spread light. It's not just there's whimsy involved,
Yeah.
and I love the whimsy, but there's also a serious feeling I get
Yes.
of this is it. I have lived 22 years and I'm
Mhm.
sitting right here now. This is what it's all led up to. It's bringing the light. I didn't even know it.
It's the fundamental conversations happening on a societal level are all wrong. They're all too specific. No one's talking about the macro
Yeah.
issue. And I mean, for me,
So
that's
true.
what it's about.
For me, it's just about making dick jokes. But
Hey.
I mean, somebody's got to bring a little darkness in.
Somebody's
in
got to
some
sprinkle the
whimsy.
phallic upon a conversation.
Speaking of phallic,
Yeah, we got to talk about.
Oh,
we got to talk about the phallic.
we also got to talk about
And then we'll-
cryptids.
we'll-
Welcome to the
transition.
phallus palace. We're really
Okay.
spreading the light these days.
We're spraying the light all over you.
Hello,
I'm
the
gonna
light.
kind of tear through these, but it's an observation I've had. People say I'm crazy. Sonic Drive-In,
the worst.
Sonic, the fast food chain.
Oh,
Their marketing is extremely phallic. I tell you, if you think about a dick, you'll never go to Sonic again and not see anything but dicks.
I'll have to do that.
And
just gonna look at that.
the burger is like in your face, dripping. The tater tots and mozzarella sticks are like cracked open, and the white cheese is oozing out. The whole thing.
The
looks
marinara
like a
sauce.
The 12-inch.
The wings are getting acquired.
Oh, the hot dogs.
dick. Yes.
Oh,
Oh, bro, the conies.
The
It
conies?
doesn't even matter what it is. They managed to make it look like a dick, and it's like it's literally
Damn, I'm getting hungry now.
marketed that way.
Oh my god.
And I always think about that now that's the first lens when I see a new ad. I'm like, are they using phallic marketing? That's what I've dubbed it.
Well, I mean, if you think
And
about it.
you begin to realize it's a lot more common than you think.
Oh yeah, McDonald's 2 dongs. They're just like crooked.
Sex sells, man.
Yeah, dude,
Sex
it's got
sells.
it,
Yeah.
dude.
Number
fucking-
one of marketing.
Hey, you want to stuff it in your mouth?
You might not know you want to, but you're gonna find out with the new Sonic company.
So it
We
turns
are
out that a
farmers.
change, the change for next week is going to be an active pursuit against ever eating a corn dog again. I've now found myself losing the appetite for such things.
Oh, see, I couldn't. I'm gonna lose that one.
Speaking of phallic shaped objects, I guess this is big enough to be news. It was all over the internet. Costco, which has maintained its $1.50 hot dog combo for 30 years, something to that effect, finally changed the combo up, and people are upset about it.
What?
So the fact that they're still selling a hot dog with bun and drink for $1.50 today is insane. I mean, they lose money on it, right? So they're providing a service to people to actually sell it at that rate. And
True.
they changed it to where the soft drink is no longer included. It comes with the water. And people are now saying it should be even cheaper. The $1.50
Because of the
combo,
water?
yeah, if you want to look that up,
I did.
should be cheaper. Some people are making that argument. Are they unhappy with the new change?
What
Is
is the
that
change
not,
to?
not what it
just
is?
changing from
Yeah,
soda
that is
to
exactly
water.
what it is.
Yeah.
So what's the new price?
It's the same price.
$1.50.
It's the same.
But instead of a fountain drink,
yeah.
it's a bottled water instead
Yeah.
of a 16-ounce fountain drink.
Oh, dude, it's a
Nice.
bottled water.
And
That's actually
More of a
better.
service.
Well, and people are upset. And I'm like, it goes to, and this is, gratitude. It brings me back to gratitude. People don't know how to be grateful. People don't know how to be grateful.
They don't.
You have a company who literally kept a price, like the Arizona teas, 99 cents. How
Right.
long has that been a thing?
Oh
Since
god,
it
like
just started.
Back when
in
a
the
dollar
60s?
could buy you $1 worth of shit instead of, Nothing.
Yeah, dude, I love those CEOs that do that because like the hot dog guy, like they must have got a new CEO because like he just looked across at the guy and he was like, "I will fucking kill you," and that is a person of good anger.
The hot dog boardrooms are hostile.
No,
bro.
the Costco guy, he was just like somebody brought it up. They were like, "Hey, maybe we could raise it like 25 cents," and he went, "I will come across this."
To me,
blade."
it highlights an issue though. If you're too good to somebody for too long, if somebody has a good thing for so long, they lose the ability to appreciate it completely.
Only because they have that option. If they didn't have that option, then it wouldn't even be a thing. They'd be forever grateful.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm saying that the fact that we can feel that feeling at all, it just immediately makes something that's good over time eventually, taken for granted. So especially like fountain drinks, like changing into a water is actually a good thing, minus microplastic theory, I suppose.
Yeah, but it's less tasty. That's what they'll say.
Exactly.
But if you don't drink fountain drinks for a while, I mean, water is gonna become your favorite anyway.
The company is trying to steal more of your hard-earned money. They're cutting costs by giving you water, and they used to sell it to you for $1.50.
Take it. I can't drink anymore.
I can't drink it either. Epstein's friend produced this.
They used to sell it to you for $1.50, and now you're getting a water. You were owed that fucking fountain drink.
Oh my goodness.
Owed.
Furman is shaking with the light he's about to bring.
Oh, bro. It's either that or that Coke hit. But, dude, I'm not going to lie. This is the debate of, like, when you start walking around somewhere and you don't step in dog shit forever, but when you finally hit it, you're like, God, this, And then you get angry about it. So you pay a little more attention. Just got to direct it, man. Like,
honestly, I think that the
though.
best way to combat this is for Costco to make it $5.
So I have
that
found
is harsh overcorrection, my boy.
the best way to keep somebody grateful, and this, ties back into other life advice I give, is just always, always, always keep them on their toes.
Mm-hmm.
And even like if you want to do really good for somebody, it's actually almost impossible to do. Like the story of you bring the homeless guy into your house, you try to rehabilitate him, and then he ends up on drugs and back on the street. Or you give charity to somebody and then they end up expecting it. What are you going to keep doing for me? Like those stories are common.
Oh, yeah.
How do you actually give and keep the gratitude, for your sacrifice? I've always found it's keep them on their toes.
Oh, I thought it was just...
Do not be consistent with your charity. Do not be consistent with your goodwill. Don't do it. I'm not saying have bad will or to do bad to people, but sprinkle it. Like, no consistency when it comes to that kind of stuff. Because people grow to expect it. They then depend on it. They then resent you when you don't get it. I mean, you can give somebody an opportunity and then they'll be telling you to go fuck yourself a month later.
Dude, so true.
Oh,
if I may,
yeah.
In my job, we have a deadline for orders.
Yeah.
And if people order after that deadline, they'll ask, "Oh, my order's so small. Can you just fill it real quick?"
Yep.
I'm like, no, because if I let that happen for you, I'm going to have hundreds of people at my door like, you did it for so-and-so.
Yep.
Can you please fill my order? And it's so annoying.
Yeah.
Like if I let somebody have something for free at like where I'm selling at, other people are going to hear about that.
Yep.
And they're going to come and get it for free.
Like, hey, you gave it to Jared. Can you slide me a piece? Well, you gave it to Greg.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, the best way of going about it is to not just give it to them, but to create a situation in which they earn it from you.
Mm-hmm.
And that really changes the whole perspective when it's not free. Whenever it's still given to them, but there's a cost.
So maybe Costco should have you pull a shift.
This is a better correction.
Pull a pallet out of the back room for them.
Hey, I want a hot dog.
Do you make your own dog, or do they make it for you?
Oh my God, that'd be even
I don't know.
worse.
They make it for you.
Yeah.
They give it in like one of those little baskets.
Oh, yeah.
With all the stuff on top.
Yeah, no, it's sweet. Like, I'm not gonna lie, best hot dog. I'm not gonna lie, Costco food has got no reason.
It
to be
is
that
true
good.
though that if somebody feels like they put a little work into what they got, it's a lot more balanced. Like it feels like a much more balanced exchange.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I
Also, the
I can't get
mindset
behind communism
that
because of
begins to
that.
cultivate is much better than that of somebody who received it for nothing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
It gives them it kind of it starts this fundamental idea of if I work for something, I'm going to receive something. But that sort of sparks one of your biggest things we were talking about a second ago, which is being owed something. What do you do whenever you work really hard and you don't get what you think you're owed? And that's where most of lower class society is right now.
I've been in that situation, and you have to apply a personal ultimatum. And that's not even something that you have to do outwardly aggressively. So I was once in a position at a company where I had no path into management, but I really wanted to move up. I knew I wanted to be a manager, and there was no realistic opportunity. And so I didn't like go yell at the boss, like, blah, 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 give me this. I need this. I knew the situation, and I literally gave myself a deadline. If in 6 months nothing has changed, I'm out. And that was, I was owed it. I felt owed. And that was an anger motivated decision. But I didn't like go outwardly express that, like, give me this, give me this. But you just have to set a standard.
Yeah.
If I don't get this in 6 months, I'm out.
Yeah, it's about drive. It's about power. You get hungry, you devour.
So true.
And so, yeah, that would be my take on it. You got to set a standard, which falls into the other thing of me going, you are what you can't tolerate. And I couldn't tolerate not getting to move up.
Well, dude, you know what I can't tolerate are these Bigfoot hunters, dude. Like, I can vibe with everything you're saying, but like those people are devoted in the wrong fucking direction.
What's wrong with them?
Are they?
Oh,
Are they
dude.
trying to kill Bigfoot? Is that what they're doing?
Oh no, they're just going to capture him for science. Yeah,
Oh, I
no
see.
bullshit, dude. No, you're out there with
That's what they wanted to do to ET.
Bro, they have
Yeah, exactly.
They have the Indiana Jones mindset. It belongs in a museum.
If somebody captured Bigfoot and the public found out we killed him, there would be riots in the street.
Oh, dude, it'd be worse than George Floyd. I tell you that right now. We would have Bigfoot Life Matters.
It would. There'd be its own T-shirt and everything.
Dude, he's got to be able to teleport because he's got like 97 people like looking at him for every
So
second of
I've
every
known
day.
you a long time, and you always have these stories about Bigfoot and other, mythical monsters. Do you believe that some of these are real? And if so, which ones?
Okay, I've got to go with Bigfoot is either a teleporter or it's all bullshit. Because there's no way, there's no fucking way in this world nowadays with all the cameras, all the infrared drones and crap like that we haven't picked them up.
Well, and out in the wild in certain areas, I mean, there's really not a lot of surveillance.
Yeah, but then there's typically like a redneck outside drunk as hell just walking around like, oh, yeah.
Those are the guys that have seen Bigfoot.
Exactly. And it's always funny because their stories always come up like, oh, yeah, I was just walking by and he just,
There's actually
fucked off.
There's actually one cryptid that I'm pretty convinced exists in some way. I'm very convinced that Wendigos in some shape or form exist.
Oh, I love Wendigo.
I mean,
Oh,
I would be
Wendigos,
happy if
bro.
they existed because I
Wendigos
find them very
and
cool.
skinwalkers, they
Oh.
actually like creep me out.
Now,
The
I
And
uncanny
they
Skinwalker.
valley
skinwalk
effect
me
is
like
just
them. I
needs
love
to be
them so
studied
much for that
even
reason.
more than it already is because I'm so curious as to what the psychology is behind that. I
Mhm.
mean,
I just want to say real quick, Furman sent in the chat the other day, Bigfoot real teleporter or fake as fuck. And I was like, what does that mean? And now you explaining it that he has to be a teleporter or else nobody would like see him. It makes so much more sense. I was so confused.
Oh God, I hope our group chat never gets leaked. I'm gonna sound like a special needs. Is cheese real? Can we?
but really, how would Bigfoot have teleportation abilities?
He's Bigfoot. He already shouldn't fucking be here. Like that was.
Does having big feet make you more likely to have like
Just don't think about it that
exceedingly
hard.
advanced technology?
what is? Here's
see,
a real question. What
He's
is
got
Bigfoot
New
doing?
Balances on. That's what it is.
He's chilling.
Yeah,
Hold on, wait, hold on. You've mastered the ability to teleport somehow,
Yeah.
and you use it to be elusive.
No, I would use it to be an asshole.
Never let him know your next move.
I would
He's learned.
No, he's just out there being a dick. Like they'll never fucking believe you. Deuces.
Okay, is Bigfoot real?
No. Conclusively, no.
I don't know. I think
What's
like
the evidence for Bigfoot being real?
that aliens are out there.
Bigfoot's an alien. That's the idea. That's what everyone has
Yeah,
chalked it up to.
it's a Steven
That
Spielberg.
would be hilarious because there's something about big feet that seem so uncivilized, and you think an alien species is gonna look at least sort of sophisticated.
Like silver road.
But imagine they just had big hairy ass feet.
and they're just walking around here in
just
the
wouldn't-
nude.
It wouldn't make
Just-
sense.
They're just hobbits.
Like
No,
we wouldn't even believe them when they said what they were. We'd be like, nah, you're just some woodland creature. They're like, no, my ship's right back there.
Yes, I am just a simple, humble guy.
If they were alien elves, that might make sense.
Oh,
Oh,
elves.
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
oh,
we
yeah,
just believe
alien
that shit
elves,
right
like,
away.
yeah. But alien dwarves or alien hobbits, like get out
Whoa,
of here.
alien dwarves,
You bring up
for
a
sure,
fair-
too.
You know,
Oh, we have dwarves. I'm dating one actually. He's like
out of
nipple high.
the
It's
mythical
so great.
races, elves are the most likely to be aliens. I mean, I
Thank
agree
you.
with that. I
Thank
don't know why.
That's
that
been my
is,
opinion
but
for a long time.
it
Big
stands
eyes, big
true.
ears. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
that's-
you're on a planet with less gravity. You're going to
Yeah.
grow taller.
And they have
Oh.
a more elitist feel to them.
Yeah. for sure.
like, oh, dude. Every single time I read about them in like a story, it's always like, fine, I'll help you with this quest. Yeah.
Even though I have more important things to
So,
do.
so
I should be
Furman,
looking.
if there is
Do they?
Bigfoot-
They're hanging out here.
No, my-
if there is Bigfoot, is there a skunk ape?
Now, see that if Bigfoot is real, that's got to be like the version between white people and Mexicans. Like it's just a different flavor.
I thought that the Mexican version was the chupacabra.
No. That's vampires.
What?
Yeah. Okay, so
The
they.
chupacabra is closer related to a vampire than Bigfoot? I
Yeah,
don't know
that's
that
that's what
accurate.
happens when a vampire fucks a goat. It's math. Just think about it. They drink.
Talking though. He's right though. I'm with Furman on that.
Bro, okay, someone
That
explain
made a
this
lot of
dance,
sense.
please.
I can't explain
Explain it
I
for...
just understand it.
Okay, so vampire meets goat. They're Swedish. They get it on. He flies over
Yeah.
to Mexico to drop
Swedish?
them off. Well, sorry, Scottish. Sorry, Sweden.
Wait, who's,
I'm about to
who's
alienate
Scottish?
our entire audience.
Is the vampire Scottish?
Maybe.
Or is the goat Scottish?
No,
Both.
it's both.
They start there and then they transfer over. Then the goat has eggs. What's in the egg? Chupacabra. It's basic math. Think about it, man.
How'd they get to Mexico?
I haven't worked out the logistics yet, but if he's a vampire, he could probably fly.
Aren't they both mammals? How does that egg happen?
You've never heard about vampire babies? God,
But
Jesus, what am I
but,
on
like,
with you people?
Where does Mothman fall in all this?
Oh, Mothman's definitely real. That motherfucker can fly. Of course he could get away.
Isn't Mothman like the Chernobyl monster or some kind of radioactive?
No, he's from West Virginia. I think the thing is like the Appalachian Mountains are like the oldest mountain range ever. Like I think they're older than Pangea.
Mm.
Like
they-
they've been above water since Pangea, supposedly. So the idea is any creatures that have been there since then are still around now, and Moth is one of them.
Right, I'm like,
Yeah,
Mothman couldn't
I want to say so, yeah.
actually.
Dude, when
exist.
when the flood came, he
Because
was just flying. He was
He
just
would have
like,
already
"You
just
guys."
flew to the sun and just burnt up.
Oh, dude, that'd be hilarious.
No.
All the guys in
man
the
part-
lighthouses
I
are
think-
just like, ah.
I feel like the man part of him might like dissuade him from doing that.
The moth
No,
presence
Mothman
is
is
too
the
strong.
Icarus the Icarus myth.
Yeah.
That's where the Icarus myth
was
comes from.
Mothman.
Oh,
Whoa.
dude, that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so I have to make a promise to our soon to be subscribers.
Mm.
If we get to 50,000 subscribers, we're
Okay.
going to Appalachia and we're going to be hunting the Mothman
What's this?
on
reach?
stream.
How many
I mean,
subscribers?
50,000.
That's not that
50,000.
many.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. If I do find Mothman, I'm whooping his ass because, like, I'm not taking the chance that he's gonna come out like, "Hi, my name is Mothman." I'm gonna be like, what the
So you're promoting violence.
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
So we're not going to find and maybe even befriend Mothman.
No,
Oh,
We're
we
going to
can
kick his
try, but the
ass,
first time,
apparently.
dude, the first time he goes, "Oh," I'm gonna go.
Should we bring Jeff Goldblum with us?
I don't know that I want to go
Can we
on
get
this
Jeff-
trip.
Oh, you're
I'm being completely.
St. John. You're getting out of it. 50K.
Oh my god.
You're on the trip, bro.
Dude,
It's-
I hate the woods at night. I live in the woods.
Hey, but here's the
I
thing.
hate it.
Together, collectively, we are the most effective lantern that this world has ever
That's
seen.
True.
That's
Yeah.
The
true.
woods
True.
will not be able to handle us.
We'll bring those
You're not
big. What
wrong.
is that flashlight?
Mothman might come to us.
Like,
Dude, it's gonna be easy, bro. 1 hour stream
Oh,
will have
man.
found Mothman and Herman,
Oh, dude.
if you want to kick his ass, I'm willing to see that.
Dude, I'm
I
just saying.
will take bets.
With all the light that you guys are bringing, Matt's about to get Mothman teabagged. He's just gonna be walking by, just
The light bringer getting teabagged.
it's just gonna happen out of nowhere. You're just gonna hear flap, flap, flap. What the heck? Boom!
That's so good, bro. This is good.
Man, he gets the people's elbow. From
That'd be the greatest thumbnail ever
Give me a
created.
John 13, brother. Can I get a hell yeah?
And then if one of them's real, they can all be.
Carbon 316 said, "I just kicked your ass, Mothman."
Boom! We're gonna bring a metal chair just in case. All
One
right?
bear, 2 bear, 3 bear, and a bloody moth. Excited to see you take this creature on.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. If I win the fist fight with Mothman, I'm going down as a legend. Oh.
If he picks you up, you're gonna go down as a legend also.
No, I'm gonna come down as a guy with broken legs.
Your legs won't be broken until you hit the ground. You're gonna have a moment of free fall where everything will seem beautiful for just a second.
See, it's funny that you say that because I'm pretty sure if I start falling, I'm gonna go. Ah!
Just remember, you're owed a safe landing.
I'm gonna be mad
And
when I
then-
don't
And when you
get
land,
it.
you should be mad that it wasn't a softer
You have to
landing.
be furious when you land. I'm not kidding.
Dude,
I
I'm not-
legitimately would
I
would
can see that.
recommend that.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna get one of those Tesla fire like flamethrowers. I'll give him a first couple of good punches, but after that, I'm gonna owe him an ass whooping if he drops me. I swear to God.
So, one thing you brought up earlier, just want to touch on before we, I feel like we might need to transition soon. The uncanny valley. There's an internet meme trend, whatever, that I find just the dumbest logical leap, and it's the fact that we find the uncanny valley so eerie and scary proves that we have evolved to fear something that resembles a human. And I was talking to somebody about this the other day. Oddly enough, it was a conversation about sniffing gasoline. But we were both talking about how much we enjoy the smell of gasoline.
As you do, you
And
know,
I
you
was
huff
like,
it. I mean,
wow. Imagine what the early humans must have sniffed to evolve to enjoy the smell of gasoline.
You're all just sitting around a puddle that's been like brewing for a
And-
week. Like,
And I say that as a joke because I don't think there's any logical correlation of fearing the uncanny valley and something in our history resembling it.
I think that's bull honky.
I wanted to comment on the uncanny valley, but I have a thought that's popped up about the gasoline. Something I think that's a little creepy if you think about it. Whenever I'm at a gas pump, I no longer smell gasoline.
That means your brain's fried.
Dude, I think I've smelled it so many times.
Not the most high sounding dude of all time. Dude.
Bro, it's
I
like,
just love. I just can't smell
Bro,
gasoline
gas-
anymore.
I'm straight nose blind to
Okay.
gasoline, bro.
Okay, as you were
I'm
saying.
not staying at your house ever, dude. If there's a gas leak, we're
Bro,
fucked.
not only that, but like not only can I not smell gasoline, but at my old apartment, I had the fire alarms completely taken out.
Dude, no.
Bro, so I absolutely would have been susceptible to being
Yeah.
having to jump out of my window.
Dude.
But I wouldn't have I wouldn't have felt old a landing though. I would have just
Yeah.
landed.
So what's your experience? You were
Like-
talking about you can't smell it.
It's just something I noticed the other day. I realized that whenever I was younger and I was pumping gas, I was so excited to pump gas. I got to smell a little bit of gas.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And now I think about the last 60 times I've been to a gas pump
Yeah.
and how I just have not smelled the gasoline. It just
It's
occurred
not-
to me.
It's not the nose that's changed, it's the gas.
I think it's the wallet.
Gas.
Something's changing, bro.
What we don't know is we're not pumping gas anymore. They got rid of it years ago.
It's pure corn, bro.
This is the new psyop.
It's
All
corn
those
and water.
guys that went missing because they figured out how to run vehicles off gas. Yeah, they're using that stuff. Food coloring it.
What, the what? Oh, off of water?
No, yeah, the one
Oh, you
dude,
just said off gas.
the one dude off the water, they killed him. Do
Yeah.
you think that
Yeah.
they've been just putting water and corn and
And
gas?
food coloring.
So then what?
Dude, I'm just
That's
imagining.
what we're running now.
I just imagine there's a scientist in there
My
just trying to
mind
make
is
a new
broken.
formula. Fuck, let's
Yeah.
put water,
What?
Kool-Aid. Let's put a little.
I had an uncanny valley situation. I don't like that statement.
Yeah.
The statement that, oh, it's because of something in our past.
Yeah.
Like that's
You've
just such
seen
a
that, right?
yeah, that's such a pretentious thing to
It
say.
is.
But in my opinion, it would make sense to have a fear of something that
looks like a person.
looks like a human, but it's not, but isn't. And so I think that might be the fear of demon possession.
Oh,
Because I believe demons are real.
For sure.
And I believe demon possession is real. So I would low key be scared of that. I haven't watched The Conjuring. I don't watch movies about that. I can't stand it.
I would do everything in my power to not be afraid of it. Here's the thing.
I agree. I agree, but my instinctual
Get angry, bro.
not even
angry, bro.
thing is like, I don't want.
My calm
He's gonna
will not
lead.
be penetrated
He's gonna
unless,
lead
and
peacefully.
listen, for you to get possessed, it has to be allowed. And
You're
think,
gonna lead the demon.
And I think that if I remain calm and if I'm not supposed to be possessed, I will not be possessed. And I will not fall into the mindset that I am able to be possessed unless it's willed by God. So I will not be afraid. I'm more afraid of waking up in the night and seeing some like a jacket on a hanger looking kind of like a dude in my room. That's more
than an
freaky to
actual
me
demon.
than if I woke up and saw a
Bro.
demon clear as day.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of being
You're so
possessed.
far out with your takes tonight.
Bro, it's a real. I'm being
There's
serious.
No way.
If
Well,
I wake up and it's so vivid, I could draw the demon. Immediately, I am resorting to no,
Peacefulness.
absolutely, because I know God's with me, bro. I'm not worried about that. I'm
what
not
are you,
gonna-
what are you
now,
thinking?
I'm taking it seriously, but I'm not
You
going to
buying
be
this?
shaking. You know why, Furman? Can I explain my take to you? In the Bible, there is one phrase repeated over 500
that's
times,
true.
and that's "Don't
Andrew
be afraid."
Huberman
We are
taught
not
me this
obligated to be afraid of things that do not have power.
They also use the word "the" a lot. It doesn't make it a fucking
Bro,
good
that's
stance.
such a random
So-
way to
Now
turn.
that is a good logical leap.
So my thought,
That is good logic.
But that doesn't. Okay, sure, maybe. But like the one word answer that doesn't convey anything. Don't be not afraid. Don't be afraid is an actual thought. The is just a word used to connect things and to describe it. It's not doesn't have its own like identity or like meaning. It's
do,
just the.
do not fear, don't be afraid. I think it's tied to your mortal life. Like, you shouldn't be fearful of losing.
I thought it
I
was
think it's
because
in all
like angels were
capacities.
scary as shit. If you read the Bible, honestly,
I think the fear of the demon thing comes down to what you might be afraid of when you read Lovecraft. It's just this eldritch horror that you can't understand. But of course, I am comforted by that fact that God's got my back and all that. But I'm not afraid of being possessed. It's being underprepared to deal with the eternal spirit in front of me. That's what I'm afraid of. I think.
The beauty of it, the beauty of that thought right there is that because I know it's so far out of my realm of understanding how to deal with this alone, it immediately helps that the phrase "don't lean on my own understanding." It illuminates it so loud and so bright that I know the right answer is just to call upon him. And
Right.
he was gonna and whatever I'm supposed to do, say, feel, be, it's just gonna come upon me, bro. And I don't like that's something you think about. It's just gonna come up. You're
I agree
gonna
with
know.
that statement.
yeah, no, because whenever they're in horror movies, they scream out, "Please help me, Buddha."
Oh yeah, but you know what else they do in horror movies? Make retarded decisions.
Yes, I know.
Like, hey group, guys, I'm
If
gonna
they
go
just got
walk
down
6 miles
and
this
group
way
prayer,
and take a leak
there
on a
would be
redwood.
no
I'll
rest
be
of the
back.
film.
See, I think that's a bunch of bull hump, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I just think I would be a very effective demon because I would possess one person and then just
Gotta
come
be
in there with a
correct.
gun. Let me in. You let me in your body right now, heart and soul.
So what do you? Hey, so what do you do whenever they're not afraid of death and that gun means nothing to them?
Then just shoot them.
And you've won in that moment.
Yes,
It's a victory.
yes,
You just kill all the dudes.
yeah,
You just
exactly.
kill all the dudes viable for
Well,
possession.
that's why I say the
Exactly.
mortal life is what you're supposed to not be afraid of
But think
losing.
about the end. Short term, kill, 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 kill. Someone's gonna say yes, kill. What if no one ever says yes? Now you just killed a bunch of dudes and you never got to possess anybody.
Yeah, but you got to kill the dude. You're a demon. You're
Which
not
is
exactly.
why
a
you have-
animal.
where they wanted to
No, you have to be comfortable
Exactly.
getting killed. Like, that is, you have to be comfortable getting killed.
Oh
Absolutely.
God, no, I'm not down for that.
Like, to actually bring the light, you have to be okay dying. You
Of
have
course
to
you
be
do.
okay
Yeah.
with it.
And
I mean,
that's
think
why I
about all
bring
the
the darkness
apostles.
because
Like they literally they had to be that way. And not just afraid of dying, but afraid of dying in ridiculously horrible
Mhm.
ways.
Yeah.
I think that it's more of like they saw these people didn't have TV. They didn't have anything. They had like 2 songs in their whole village and
Yeah,
go.
he brings up a fair point. They were looking for the most interesting way to go out. That's how bored they were.
Hey guys, the martyrs, they all died the way they died simply because they didn't have TV.
They were
Yeah.
bored.
Yeah, no,
Which
it's
is
more,
essentially true.
it's more of just like if you saw something that like you never seen in your entire life, your first thought is gonna be what the. And he's
It's
like,
like,
all right, calm down,
Hey,
calm
man,
down. All right.
What should we get up to now, guys? I don't know. maybe get sawed in half. Like,
No, I'm just
I
saying,
want a lion to eat my face today.
dude, if I could just see something that's rings and eyes and light coming from it, oh, that'd be so tight.
Persephonus, come hither. Lionel has stolen bread. What should we do with him? Well, we could throw him in this pit
but no,
right here.
I mean,
cover him in
obviously,
snakes, and then whatever he's poisoned
I don't
and
think
dying.
that's an accurate
Set him on
reason
fire.
as to why they.
Oh no,
No,
that's
of course not.
Bro, what
dude.
do you?
I think that was why they had public executions. It's like one part entertainment, one part, you
Now,
know.
for the public, I can definitely see
yeah,
that.
but that's what I'm saying, dude. Like back in the
Because
day,
it's a lot more fun to watch somebody else getting eaten by a lion than
Yeah,
getting
But you know what's
eaten by a
not fun? The way Kim Jong Un goes about it. Here, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna sit this guy in front of everyone and fill his mouth with pebbles, and let's see how the audience reacts to
There-
that.
There's
Any
a
minute now.
story,
any minute. now.
unconfirmed but probably true in the way a lot of North Korean things go, about a leader, a government official who
Couldn't have a ball.
slouched too much during Kim Jong's presentations and ended up being executed by aerial fire.
The punishment fit the
It
crime.
was something like, yeah, a fighter jet shot him down.
Well, see, I don't believe that, but I do believe that Kim Jong Un does not have a butthole.
Well, he is Asian.
Well, I
Right.
mean, the day that he was born, also he had a double rainbow that day.
That
Actually,
makes sense.
Mhm.
Because he's like the second rainbow.
Oh,
Because his
yeah.
dad, Kim Jong
well, I
was
thought
the
it was.
first rainbow.
I thought they were trying to say that he was double gay.
You see anything about that slouching execution?
I'm looking it up right now. I'm seeing if it's true or not. It was widely reported by major outlets like BBC, The Guardian, and CNN.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's because he
You
got
can we-
caught.
can we
show-
North
can we
Korea
show that
has
on
never
screen?
officially confirmed
Of
the
course not.
specific execution.
Well, yeah, they don't. But imagine you get caught lacking, literally, and then a literal bomber shows up and just machine guns you down.
Yeah, because you had a 16-hour
They go
shift.
and they put you out in the field.
Yeah.
And they're like, see that X?
just
What am
Wiley,
I doing here?
just like Wiley Coyote.
The mother of all bombs.
Now, if you
drops on
survive,
ground.
you're earned freedom for the rest of your life.
I wonder what song Kim Jong Un was playing as this happened. Was he standing in silence, or was he listening to "Flight of the Bumblebee" as the plane
It was the
slowly?
United States national anthem.
Oh no, no, dude! It's got to be Katy Perry's "Firework."
Oh, bro, that's what it is. You're so right, bro. You're so
What
right.
about California Girls?
Oh my God! Just in there, boom! Teach your guys to slouch at my fucking meeting.
But yeah, man. So
What would you? I bet if we went to North Korea, we would rate it 5 stars.
yeah.
But it'd be a 5
I've
star.
always wanted to go to North Korea.
Oh, that makes one of
Could be
us
fun.
then.
Speaking of 5-star reviews,
Dude, I'd
what
give
I
it-
like is 1-star reviews.
They're so wonderful to read.
'Cause
Oh,
the 5 stars are boring. Sometimes they're just excellent. Okay, what am I supposed to do with that? Excellent.
Right. I don't want to know what the best experience here was. I want to know the
Dude,
worst experience.
There's literally some products where the 1-star reviews are so bad they scare me from ordering the product, even if it's 99%.
I don't
It-
trust 5-star reviews.
I know it'll be like
Mm,
10,000
That's too
reviews,
nice.
99.9% 5 stars, and then you read a couple of those ones, and you're like, "Oh my god, I don't know that I can order this."
Have
I
you,
got-
have you ever written a 1-star review or anything?
oh,
Yes.
dude, one.
Once.
I would like to hear both of
could-
your 1-star review stories.
Okay, I never do 1-star reviews. I'm not a negative reviewer type of person. Like if somebody is shitty or a product shitty, I'm like, my loss, move on. Now I am owed by the universe, so I'll be paid in the future some way. So I'm not worried about it. But we went out to a restaurant that had opened in town a few years back. Wasn't open very long. And I'd never seen a restaurant operate this poorly. So just maybe a quick snapshot would be it was at least 2 hours before we got our food. They didn't know what a mixed drink was. They didn't know how to make a drink. But really what set it off part of the night was when somebody had ordered a baked potato and they wanted butter. They wanted butter on the baked. Obviously, generally comes with butter. We get the potato, there's no butter on it. And we go, "Hey, there's no butter. Could we get some?" And the waitress goes, "I'm sorry. What?" We're like, "There's no butter on this potato. Can we have some?" And She literally goes, I don't know what that is.
What is this?
I don't know what that
butter?
is. And we're like, butter, it's like yellow, sometimes in a stick.
Comes from a cow.
It's
Uh,
hey, show us your
comes
best
from
churn.
Fuck yeah.
And so he's like, I can go ask. Like, defeated. And so he goes back to the bag, comes back, and she's like, still nothing in hand. And she goes, well, we have liquid butter. Will that work? We're like, I guess.
Like a theater,
Sure,
like a
bro.
theater.
Like the squeeze, the artificial like squeeze
Oh,
bottle butter
I
is
can't
what
believe
it.
it's butter.
Well, yeah,
kinda
what it
butter.
ended up being.
Oh my goodness.
And then they come and bring the full bottle of squeeze butter to the table. But it was like 2 hours to get the food. Squeeze bottle butter. Waitress didn't know what butter was. I'm like, how could it get worse? How could it get worse?
And then it did.
all
Yeah,
the
your
food was
waitress
also
just-
terrible.
The waitress just comes out, slaps one of you at the table. Sorry, we have to do that.
Oh,
every
and they
time
did get
something
one of
comes-
the orders just wrong. And I have a pet peeve about this where if you order something and it comes out wrong and you tell your waitress, they should just bring you another dish. They should just bring you another dish.
Well, yeah.
I've seen it happen to where they'll bring the receipt back to you. Be like, no, look, you ordered this. Very rarely, but they did it at that restaurant. They brought the receipt back. No, you ordered this. I'm
No.
like, no, you don't even know what butter is. You don't know what I fucking ordered.
Can you read?
Reading is what is being called into question. Basic culinary knowledge.
Yeah, they're just like sitting over there at the register, just slapping numbers and just.
And then there was another instance where a friend of mine bought a car that exploded like a week after he bought it. And he was black, and the acronym for the name of the business would have been KKK. It was like King's Cars, Custom King Cars or something, and everything started with a K.
Well, I mean, that
And
says it right there. Your friend.
I left a
your friend
1-star
Goof.
review for them.
Wow.
Dude, my 1-star review story is gonna suck now. Like, I'm not gonna lie, and I'll tell you the business that it happened in. I'll be straight with you. You guys can come for me.
No sponsors from what's about to be said.
Oh no, because like
Hello Fresh, imagine. That's Hello Fresh.
Oh, dude, no, HelloFresh. Oh, dude, those guys too. But no,
Uh-oh.
no. HelloFresh is all right. But it was a place out in Mississippi. It's called New China Buffet.
Oh, I've been there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and dude, don't get me wrong. Like, they've had some bad press before. You found a little bug in your thing. Okay, whatever. All right, it happens. That's whatever.
Yeah, it's a buffet. There's bugs all in that shit.
Yeah.
Sure. It might even be one of the dishes. Just spilled over into the
That's
other.
what you're going
container.
there for.
Well, they scoop the
just
bugs
a little extra
out of each
protein.
dish and they put it in its own, and it
Mhm.
becomes its own meal for the
Well,
day.
you guys are talking to a guy that drank 20 crickets. Shameless plug.
He did.
Anyway,
So what?
so the only thing that will make me never go back, I have seen fat people steal all the crab legs at once. I have seen screaming children dip their hands into the soup after picking their nose. I have seen a fist fight in the front parking lot twice. I mean,
I've seen half that. He's
Oh.
not lying. That place
Sounds like
is-
a Waffle House.
it's the
similar.
I've been there many times. I've never seen.
I've
any
only
of
had
that.
positive
It's
experiences
'cause
in
you
a
live a
China
civil
buffet.
life.
Yeah, say- and
You
I'm-
live a civil life.
I go there.
What? I just seated in the white.
You're on
section?
no, you're on civil time. People like me and Furman, our timeline is different. Like, we go to places when other people who are crazy go to places.
Yeah, we're on ghetto time. But it would be one thing if I only saw it once, but the fact that it happened twice is really weird. But
Okay, so
You
what
know.
led to the 1-star?
I'm letting out your secrets, New China Buffet. I hope you're listening. They use spaghetti noodles for lo mein, and I will never,
No.
ever forgive them for that.
Such a light. Such a light.
Oh, dude, I cannot abide by that. That's like going to an Italian restaurant and they just bring you out a plate of pepperonis instead of a pizza.
I wouldn't be
Like-
too. I mean, I wouldn't be too upset about having pepperonis, but spaghetti
He's
noodles
the biggest
instead of lo
food
mein.
critic I know, man.
Yeah.
Furman.
Dude,
He once got
That's not
bangers
that
and
bad.
mash and said it was Viennese sausages. I bought this man. Here's the thing: I never buy anything for this man.
What?
Unfortunately.
Okay. That's a lie.
You didn't buy it, but Crazy N did.
No. No, I bought this man just last week some Taco Bell. I did. And he did nothing but insult it the entire time.
Well, first off, it's
Taco Bell. How can it be bad?
It just was. It tasted like dog food.
It was a beef taco wrap. And
To be fair, Furman, that's your fault for ordering what you ordered.
I didn't order it.
I order the best thing from Taco
no,
Bell.
I bought it
okay?
without his consent.
Oh, okay.
And
So it's your fault then.
and allowed him to have it. No, it was a gift.
Dude, again, it tasted like somebody just was making that taco just like, man, I gotta make the mortgage payment. I hate my wife.
Well,
Kids got expelled.
It's Taco Bell.
Like, don't get me wrong, like I'll eat a gordita crunch like nobody business, but like, God, that was made
I've
with
never
hate.
seen Furman eat something and actively like compliment it. That's true.
I need to get
I'm gonna
something
make you a
good.
burger, Furman. We're gonna change this. I'm gonna get the first Furman compliment.
Okay, just don't let me leave a 1-star review because I
Don't
told
be
them,
nice.
dude, I left on there the new China buffet, got my girlfriend pregnant. I now have AIDS. I lost both my legs in that store. I got a fork in the eye.
Did you actually write
in the
this?
oven, bro? Yeah.
Pull it up.
Oh, I can't,
Pull it up.
dude.
While you do that, I was talking to somebody who's doing food work for a long time. They've been doing it, and they were making a drink, and they're like, "Yeah, I make this drink, but I don't even know how." Like half the time, people ask for mixed drinks. None of us know how to make it. And I was talking about how I go to a Mexican restaurant and I want this. I go there for a specific margarita they make. It's like a blue raspberry. It's delicious. And they were like, "Oh yeah, they probably don't. If it's a different person there, they're probably not making it the same way. Like it all depends on who's making it, and they're probably dumping the ingredients in. They're probably not measuring anything at all."
Oh God,
I was like, how hard is it to look up your mixed
I know.
drink? How hard is it to look it up and go, okay, it's 2 ounces of this, 1 ounce of that, and 1 ounce of that? Like, how hard is it?
I get that
time
experience
for
all the
reading?
time at places.
I'm just like, do you just-
where they're like, "Oh, it's a different guy back there tonight."
Are people not trained at all just how to make a mixed drink at the bar?
Well, even if you're not trained, Google ChatGPT.
That's what I said. I said
like,
just Google that.
but who wants to read? I mean, come on.
That's fair. A lot of
A lot of AI stuff will
Statistically-
voice it to you now.
Oh my God,
the occupation least likely to be able to read is a line chef.
it's
Yeah.
gotta be.
Probably. Yeah.
I'm just making that up, but I bet it's close. That and taxi cab driver.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Oh
You
no,
just gotta
not
have that
those
down by-
guys. I mean, a good taxi cab driver has their city memorized by street names. So
No,
I mean,
it's intuition.
Oh,
They don't
you
need-
think?
Oh yeah, they
So-
just feel it out.
Oh, it's over that way somewhere. We'll get there.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna take us
one-star
2 hours.
reviews,
I want to
though.
go
I mean,
3 blocks.
What about you? What about you, Frank?
I've never left a 1-star review, which lines up with what I've been preaching this whole evening. I've never left a 1-star review. Now, also, I've never left a 2-star, 3-star, or 4-star review.
Yeah,
I've only left 3 reviews like in my whole life, and they've all been good reviews. Some positive reviews because I was
There's
actually
no reason to leave a review unless it's a good one.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily. No,
Or if
wait,
it's comically bad.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
if
Yeah,
something's
yeah.
comically bad, it's worth leaving the 1.
I haven't-
Just so you can get the story.
I haven't come across anything like that yet. Nothing that's been that ridiculous.
Yeah.
And even if there was something bad, it was always fixed by whoever like I've been around.
Yeah.
It kind of just always like, for example, there was this hotel I went to. My dad, he had a warrant out for his arrest, and he decided that we were gonna pack up the family and just straight up get out of Dodge and hop states. And we get to this one hotel, and they're like the bed is full of bed bugs. And we all have red dots all over us. It's itchy, uncomfortable. We're upset. We're on the run. And my dad goes and scores a week free at this because it's a really nice hotel. A week free at this hotel, and no more bed bugs. So I could have.
Yeah, then it's kind of, if the reward for the inconvenience is good enough, then it's still a good experience.
Great experience.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. That's like your girlfriend cheating on you and being like, "Look, but I'll blow you for a week."
No, that's
I
that's-
mean,
No, that's not an equivalence. No.
look, I'll finally let
I
you do
mean-
butt stuff. Like, come on.
If you go to Disney World and you have the worst time of your life and you complain and they give you a 2-week Disney cruise, that's not at all like an equivalence to that.
Dude, I'm just
No,
saying. like,
his example is more like you get AIDS from a shake at Sonic. and then they offer you a lifetime supply of more shakes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why the hell would I come? I don't care what you're giving me. You better give me something way better. Dude, bed bugs? I'm not going to lie. I would have fist fought somebody in the front parking lot. Like, I'm sorry, but like all your clothes, all that. Dude,
Okay, yeah, sure,
that-
but like with one wash and one room change later, now I'm swimming in an indoor-outdoor pool while it's snowing,
was
having a
living
snowball
luxury.
fight in a pool. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're gonna be on the run from the law, have a good time while you're doing it.
Oh, yeah, trust me. I know. I
know
got
you know.
3 warrants out for me.
3
He
warrants.
does.
It's actually.
Oh no.
I've
Yeah, I got a DUI.
So I've actually come across some pretty funny 1-star reviews, you know, in my searches. There, I didn't actually keep. I wanted to like get out of the restaurant realm of things because normally it's like the same stuff: bad service, bad food, bad wait time. I wanted to find something more specific, something a little more broad. So I found a really bad review for the Statue of Liberty. And this was a couple years ago, I think. And what it basically said was, very disappointed to find out that she wasn't holding the 10 Commandments. She is not holy.
Definitely not. You can literally go enter her from the bottom.
Why do you even...
I think that's how you're supposed to do it.
Exactly. And then she goes on to say, why is she even called the Statue of Liberty? She should burn herself with her own torch and all the liberals. Sweet home, Alabama.
Yes.
Now that's a bad review.
That's a good
Amen, bro.
Dude,
That is a real
Amen.
review.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. That's like I want to hear that review for like the Lincoln Memorial. Like that guy, he's not sitting there actively with "In God We Trust" tattooed on his forehead. So
Even
Man,
speaking of
yeah.
Lincoln, I also came across a bad review for Mount Rushmore. Now this one's a little less like wacky and more so funny how they prioritize what made this place bad. And they start off by saying Lincoln is responsible for a mass hanging in Manico, Minnesota. He hung 38 people and 2 Native Americans, and then they put his face on a sacred mountain. The gift shop was also bad. The food wasn't that delicious, and people looked depressed as they worked there. And I just thought it was funny they dedicated a paragraph to hating on Lincoln just to follow it with a couple more sentences of grievances. I feel like they should have stayed in the lane.
yeah, no, like that first part, like they kind of had a point, but then again, like I feel like freeing the slaves.
So
Well, they had a
kinda-
point, but that's not the point about Mount Rushmore. The rest is about the Mount
Also,
Rushmore.
a small thing that I learned recently is that, sure, Abe Lincoln is known for freeing the slaves, but a direct quote from Abraham Lincoln is free slaves, as long as this war ends, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
So, like,
He
all the
was-
time,
he was
feeling
more
it.
he was
less
really,
interest than people.
And he
were.
was also like, the slaves, once they're freed, aren't gonna assimilate properly, so we should put them back where they came from, is what he said.
Africa.
But-
Abe Lincoln
But
really got a lot of love for
nobody
no
wanted
reason.
that.
Yeah, no,
That's why they don't make pennies
He
anymore.
was,
Nah, dude,
he
I'm
was
just-
too honest.
yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie, like that one's a new one to me.
Absolutely.
Hey, we kidnapped your entire family, shipped you across the world in tiny boats, and made you like chained up to each other. We're gonna do that again.
In
Yeah,
reverse,
good.
we'll send you back.
So I'm somebody who's spent many years every now and then reading through bad reviews because I find very few things actually humorous. As an angry man, it's rare for me to find humor, but I do find it and the suffering of others more often than not. And there's usually 2 types of reviews where they get really good. One is a flavor. They changed the Coca-Cola flavor. There's a new energy drink, etc. You can find some of the best negative reviews on weird flavors. Like Red Bull put out a new flavor. Go on Amazon, look at the reviews. And you're going to get some of the most creative minds ever in the comments. Like, what they come up with is hard to even
Do you have an
imagine.
example of this?
Anything Furman says, put it in a review.
Oh, dude, Liquid Death, that cranberries crap.
We looked that one up.
Oh,
It
dude,
was so nasty.
dude,
And when we read the reviews, it was like 1-to-1 what he was saying.
dude, it tasted like donkey piss. Like, don't ask how I know what it
Mixed
tastes
with
like.
goblin ass. Like it. It was,
Golden hobo piss in a can. Yes, I see.
Oh, dude, it was fucking terrible. I would rather drink the blood of a diabetic than drink that. Their
Yeah.
green flavor, love it. If you guys get us a sponsor, please, Liquid Death. If you will send me a case of green Liquid Death, I will give everyone in there a ham sandwich. I swear to God.
Everyone in where?
I don't know,
at
someplace.
the headquarters.
Yeah. Like,
Anytime he swears.
I have
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually have a connection at Subway. We can get you ham sandwiches.
yeah, seriously.
But
Shameless plug.
and the second type of review is the type where the product somehow ruins somebody's life. And I'm not saying their whole life falls apart, but the product somehow snowballed into an outright disastrous life event. And so you're going to get those hit or miss with anything. Like, for example, recently we're looking at getting a gimbal for the show. And I was reading some of the gimbal reviews, and one of the 1 stars was like, yeah, I literally just bought this $4,000 camera, put it on the gimbal, and it snapped in half in my hands. The camera shattered
Oh no.
right on the asphalt.
My child was
And
underneath.
This just ruined my whole setup. Like,
So
Like
many
the
days-
heaviest camera in existence.
So many days gone hungry. So many nights children
Yeah.
put to bed without dino nuggets for this camera for nothing.
yeah.
Daddy.
But then the one you're most likely to get the life ruining stories, supplements.
Oh,
Go
really?
to supplements on Amazon and it will baffle you. I'm convinced more often than not these people just have underlying health issues. You can go to, like, I'm just an example, I don't know if this would pull up, but vitamin D. Everybody needs vitamin D. It's hard to get a vitamin D toxicity. It's hard to overdo it.
Yeah.
Or vitamin B12. Hit the reviews. I took one of these pills and I woke up with hives in the ER the next day. I've been in a coma for 2 months. What the? Ow! It's vitamin D. What went wrong?
I'm gonna have to go and research some of this. This sounds like a great thread to find myself on.
Oh, we got to start doing that. We got to start doing
I found
bad
one for
reviews.
zinc that says incorrectly labeled as a caplet when it is a tablet.
Oh, God. Well.
1 star. Use with caution if you have IBS.
Oh, my God.
Because one little pill, it's going to fuck your shit up.
Well, I can
Literally.
imagine.
Now, if it was a capsule, on the other hand,
Yeah, that was just one.
Yeah.
I just
The,
pulled one
the
up.
supplement section is crazy for the review.
This is quite jarring. I'm excited to later on go look into this.
Imagine somebody created a database of all 1-star reviews. And you could just type in the product name and get all the 1-star reviews ever associated with that product.
Something I think
That's a $1 million idea. 1star.com.
oh, my
if
God.
you
Bro.
as of right now on Google, if you look up like 1-star reviews, or if you just like look up a place,
Yeah.
you'll see a thing for reviews, and then it'll give you an opportunity to choose lowest reviews.
Yeah.
And
But you have to go to each item,
Right.
search it, and then,
right. One that I found extremely difficult to do was find a 1-star review for Caesar's Palace in Vegas. I actually had to jump through hoops to find a single negative thing.
Why
said.
were you looking for a 1-star for that place?
I was just I was thinking about some random places, and I
Because
thought
I've been to Vegas.
I thought Vegas might have some interesting 1-star reviews, and I thought Caesar's Palace is the most famous.
Treasure Island.
Oh, the
Oh, yeah?
flamingo.
That's the 1-star for Vegas. I mean, it's not, but it's probably the lowest rated casino in Vegas.
I just think it's weird how Caesar's Palace doesn't let the 1-star reviews be as readily available as some of these other places.
Dude,
And then another thing that I looked up Gordon Ramsay's kitchen, and I was like, I wonder what the 1-star reviews for that guy looks like. And so many people are complaining about bland food at a Gordon Ramsay kitchen.
Doesn't surprise me.
I would be extreme. Like, you're talking about anger.
If you've never seen him make a grilled cheese, after this episode, when you get home, go on YouTube and Google Gordon Ramsay grilled cheese, and you'll know where those negative reviews come from.
No, but I've seen him cook so many beautiful things. What does he do? What is it just a normal grilled cheese?
You'd have to see it.
Oh, dude.
St. John knows this grilled cheese.
I don't know this grilled cheese.
Dude.
So does Furman.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking something up.
Oh, you don't have to look it up. We've talked about this before. I think you just don't remember.
I
But-
don't remember.
Regardless, though, like I'm not
It's a
gonna lie,
block of cheese.
dude. I'm pretty sure that his kids have given him more 1-stars than anybody else. Could you imagine being 4 years old? What do you want to eat?
The short story
I made some
is
fucking scallions.
he makes
No.
really thick cheese, puts it in a skillet, throws it in his home fireplace, burns the bread, and the cheese is completely unmelted.
You just don't understand the genius of that.
Yeah,
You know, you just
Does he do that to everyone, or that wasn't a one-off? This is like
you'd have to watch. It's comedy. It's comedy.
it's
gold.
fucking culinary, you donkey.
You can't get a single comment that isn't dogging him on that video.
Bro,
That's how.
okay, I bet that the reviews on that video are great.
It's great.
I'm a little
You gotta
excited now.
watch that.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. This is like whenever you go to eat at a fancy restaurant, they bring out like 3 basil leaves and like 2 drips of water. They're like, this is just an
It's the
experience.
equivalent of spending $30 on a top and bottom piece of bathing suit anywhere. It's
Yeah.
like not enough material for what I'm spending. There's way too much money for too little of what I'm trying to get here. I can see
Well,
that.
you're buying it to show the skin.
Yeah, but still,
Not-
Which is free. Free. Get some leaves. Create your own bikinis. That's the
What
trend
are
I'd
you
like to
buying
see.
top and bottom?
Huh?
What are
I
you doing
don't.
buying
This
top
is
and bottom?
completely like women. Guys only have to. Listen. If you're buying swimming trunks, you're ridiculous. Ridiculous to spend money on swimming trunks when shorts, even boxers, work just fine.
oh, I wouldn't do boxers. They got that.
Well, the issue,
Staple it, bro.
the issue, I mean, not to get too graphic, is with the thinner short fabric when it's wet, it's really gonna show that dick when you get out of the water because it's gonna like shrink in around the dick.
I don't listen.
You haven't experienced that?
I can't not be vulgar in this moment. I can't not be vulgar. Let's just say that if there were Native Americans nearby, they would think that I was a master TP builder anytime I'm in the water. So the tightness of the fabric is
Second that he hits the water,
Water-
just-
Always hard in the water.
Bro, yeah,
What the
water
fuck?
seduces me immediately, bro. It's a real connection. It's because I've done shrooms and water before.
Okay.
And it's like it's become I'm one with the water and my body greets it blood
Well,
afloat.
some women get off on a horse, so I mean, everybody's got their thing, right?
Well, I'm just
I don't
saying.
get off in the water. I'm not the weather rushing by me doesn't like stimulate. It's just like when I'm there, it's like I feel like all of my senses are.
So even more reason though that the shorts aren't gonna, you're gonna be kind of obvious.
no, never.
Oh,
No.
I am absolutely the waistband god.
Okay.
I am the waistband warrior. Actually, I have only been caught one time. This is a hilarious story. I'm just now thinking about this. I love the face you're making. So the first time I remember being full mast ever for any reason, I was in.
It was already in the waistband.
it was already in the water.
It actually was, and it was in 8th grade in a math class, and I realized I was like, okay, this is I need to get up and leave and go and work my way through this. This is crazy. So essentially, I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. He's like, cool. I walk in the bathroom. I lift my shirt up and look down, and I've taken the waistband. I've moved it down, and it's just straight pitched. And this kid opens the stall door, looks at me, looks down, looks back up, and shuts the door.
Oh my god, bro.
And bro, I was thinking to myself, I just asserted my dominance on this bathroom, and I only used that bathroom
It
for the
is,
remainder
bro.
of my time there.
Bro,
It was a wonderful.
Speaking of male dominance in bathrooms, it is such a brutal place to be.
Dude,
Like when you go to the urinal, you have to
This is Matt's favorite topic.
Is it?
Is male restroom.
Oh.
I can,
Oh,
I
dude.
can
So many opinions about restrooms.
I'm excited to
I've
get
heard every single
if
one.
I get the
Oh,
shorter
hand
urinal,
dryer.
From hand dryers to the urinals
Yeah.
to where
if I
to
get the
sit.
shorter urinal of the few urinals that are there, I make the most uncomfortable of eye contact with everybody in my line.
Well, let's go through all the mechanics,
Just the-
right?
just hit him with the
Well,
blue
there's-
steel.
I'm gonna just list some of the variables. How closely are you leaned up to the urinal? Like, you ever seen a guy, his whole ass is like, you can see him like almost inverted into the urinal?
Hell no, bro.
You've seen that,
yes,
right?
I've seen this.
So that's a guy immediately, I know he's scared of his dick size. Like, I know that guy doesn't want it to be revealed. If his ass is into the urinal, I'm like, yeah, that's a short dick.
Dude,
and
I'm
then there's
stood there like a cowboy.
yeah,
Just-
and then there's
Your standard.
The sound of the stream. Are they even pissing at all? It's like if a guy walks up and he can't start pissing, I know he's insecure, right? Like I know he's.
It's like, bro, it's an audible sound, bro. He's sitting there thinking, no way he notices.
Yeah.
No
What
way
if
he's
it's
gonna be able
quiet,
to
like
tell.
you're masterfully making
It's
it
never
quiet.
that quiet. Bro.
Yeah,
It always
it's
sounds
never,
There's always some sound cue.
Yeah.
Small one.
because you can hit the wall and it'll be more silent, but you'll hear it. You will hear it.
Dude, I just can't stand the guys that walk up to it, pull their shirt up, and pull their waistband down all the way to their ankles.
Dude, the amount of kids,
That happened in my childhood.
they
Yeah, that's
almost
what I'm
like
saying.
their
That
pants at their ankles.
Bro, I've seen that happen in schools, but yeah, outside
And
of
then
that,
is a guy gonna actually pick one next to you if there's other options? Because if there's other options available, and a guy picks the one next to you, he's trying to assert dominance.
absolutely.
Every time, like, there's no other way around it. He's trying to assert dominance.
Or maybe he's trying to get a date. Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude, that shit irritates the hell out of me. I've once went to a restroom while driving down the highway, like one of those little rest stops.
What-
We have 16 of those, and he just walks up right next to me, just
Which brings the question: what is the most? I think I can surmise what it is. The most dominant way to use a urinal as a man.
So I have my own thought on
And
this
I've
before you
got a
get to
thought.
yours. Here's what
Okay.
so
You're gonna steal my idea, but go
my
ahead.
favorite. I won't. I promise. Mine's a little more outlandish. I like to choose the urinal that's closest to a stall.
Okay.
And this has happened to me a couple times. I've come up across stalls that were clearly not made with intention of guys like me existing. And to take a leak and then look down upon somebody else sitting down, the ultimate dominance. To say, and I also have the ability to enact my free will
Yeah.
and choose any voice I want to use, any words I can say or do anything. Just,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you looking like you're pushing real hard there, bud.
you just reach your hand over, just leave your
going, boy.
just leave your fingers over the side, not
Yeah.
even trying, just
No, he doesn't lean his
I
fingers
can
over. He
smell
leans
you.
his face over. He's so
oh
tall.
god, no, but could you imagine to be like Attack on Titan, you just see the hand and the face just
Exactly, bro. Exactly. And like, you want to be loud in a bathroom. You don't want to be quiet.
dude,
That's
you're,
for me.
you're in the middle of taking a shit and you just hear
For me, it would be neutral stance, like 50% removed from the urinal. So you're back enough that if somebody wants to see what's going on, they can.
they know that
you're-
you're just not waving your dick around.
You're rock hard, and you decide to start a conversation with the guy next to you. Mid sentence, you let out a massive fart while pissing at the same time.
And then a belch.
I think
Just
that right
stretch
there,
yourself a
that
little
he'll
bit.
probably zip up and leave instantly. Like you've probably got the whole bathroom to
Why
yourself
do you have to be hard for that? Why do you have
to
to?
show that you're not phased. Like to show it doesn't matter the condition.
The only place to piss while you're rock hard is urine.
Yeah, I'm not
Or
gonna.
outside.
true.
Or outside.
I was
There's
down
no
tilting
other-
that shit. It's
Like,
not good.
There's no like unless you do a handstand. How
No,
the fuck
down
are you
tilting. It ain't
But
it.
if you can do a handstand and piss, you deserve the bathroom. I'm sorry. That one,
pissing in a handstand at the urinal, that's pretty dominant.
dude,
Yeah, I
that's
agree,
the
bro. I
ultimate
can see
dominance.
this.
Maybe do a couple of push-ups while you're at it.
I
Like,
know of you guys who might put a sign not to like put your
Guys,
feet on
I
the
think
wall.
I think that these are all pretty dominant ideas.
Yeah.
But I say that we take it a step further.
Mm.
True dominance of a bathroom into the sink, into one of the sinks.
oh,
bro.
dude, that's like taking a
You wanna
shit
make
into
one
the
guy
urinal.
leave? Great.
And see, I draw the line. I draw the line. That's just uncalled for. All of this up till now warranted. That's too far.
Oh, my
Then you're
stomach's
just a,
hurt.
then you're just a slob.
Slob?
Slob, yeah.
No,
Just
bro.
a nasty person.
Yeah,
That or
just
you're
like-
willing to go where no man is willing to go.
Yeah,
And
but that's taking it just like a step too far. That's like stripping buck ass naked and taking a shit in the urinal, just waving to people.
that's actually that's the most like logical thing you've said all day.
God, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I saw
so
that,
true.
I would I walk in, hello, bye.
You've actually changed my mind. The fact I may have crossed a line now that we've discussed it.
Oh, you dropped a deuce in. You took a shit in the toilet, like in the urinal,
I
bro.
put one in the reserve tank. Remember that story?
Oh, the upper
The-
decker.
yeah. In the
Oh,
reserve where the flush is.
that is
I
just
popped that off.
that's a dirty bitch move. I'm not
did.
gonna lie.
It was at a car wash.
Oh wow.
Just
With a
uncalled-
lobby, a car wash with a lobby.
Oh
And
god.
I didn't like I didn't like that.
That place got a 1-star review after that.
from the guy who went in there. Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
from
wow.
the janitor. I had to clean this toilet like 7 times. This is a bunch of crap.
Hey, actually, speaking of that, so a buddy of mine named Spencer, he used to work at a food giant.
Damn, name dropping him.
Oh yeah, he's getting doxxed today. You might know him as Dr. S or El Dorado, and he was working at a food giant, and he was in charge of cleaning the bathroom one day, and he walks in, and there's literally shit spread along the walls, the floor. This is the grossest.
grocery store experience.
Dude, and he literally, I asked him, I said, bro, no way you cleaned that, right? You totally just said, I'm out of here.
I
I said, no,
quit.
bro, I cleaned it.
Nah.
Talk about being angry and owed something.
Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna
That
lie.
man was angry, and I hope that he was thinking that he was owed something.
Bro, that's ridiculous. I don't understand what's so bad about that.
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
That's
Dude, that's
Absolutely
that's
not.
a walkout offense for me.
Absolutely. If we were at work, okay, and I walked downstairs and saw that, and then Jimmy said, "Hey, you take care of this." No, I cannot take care of this. And if that cost me my job, it cost me my job.
I'm gonna need some management
I
help.
was
on
Something that I
this.
won't tolerate.
In a management position, cleaned an employee's puke, like, and it was all over the place, completely up myself.
I think that's different.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as bad.
No,
at
I
all.
mean, as a manager, like that.
Some things are intentional, and throwing up is not intentional. Shitting all over the floor and spreading it, that's a choice.
I guarantee you, if I shit myself right now, AK would help me.
Sure,
I
yeah,
would.
of course, for sure.
And I
But
wouldn't even feel owed. See, that's how peaceful I
that's
am.
bringing the light.
All right, we're gonna keep it moving, man.
Yeah.
Do you guys think Erika Kirk had anything to do with the husband's death?
I
Yes or
do,
no?
yeah.
Of course,
I do.
of course
I
she
do.
did.
Dude, it's funny. Like the second, like he died, just I can't believe, and then all of a sudden, motherfucker didn't leave me
He
shit.
literally said the day, like a little while before that happened, I feel like my time is coming soon.
Yeah.
He could sense it in the bedroom.
I really feel like part of the reason women are so dangerous, and they are incredibly dangerous. They're more dangerous than a man can really be, is because of there's examples like Erika Kirk. If a man dies, that's really it's its own thing. He dies. There's really nothing too particularly embarrassing about it. But if his woman, depending on how his woman reacts, it can be so embarrassing. Like, it can be so disrespectful. Like, there are fates worse than death. And having a wife like Erika Kirk would be an example. A clear-cut example.
Oh, but what is she? Okay, other than like hugging Vance in a weird way,
Yeah.
I mean, she has been continuing the Turning Point
Let me
USA
tell you.
movement.
Within like a week later, she was caught in a company meeting at Turning Point, literally smiling and giggling about the numbers they did. Like, laughing her ass off at how great the crew's been, how great the staff has been, how many tickets they sold. 1 week after a surprise assassination.
Well, sometimes you just gotta laugh it off.
Surprise assassination, as if there's any other kind.
Well, there's the premeditated.
Okay.
Like the Jews and Erika Kirk were in on it together, and they conspirized
So,
against Charlie.
I have a thing about public people. Like, if you're a public person, typically any reaction you have is the wrong reaction. Everybody has an opinion about your
I agree with
reaction.
that.
And I think that is unfair to people who don't want to be in the public eye.
Yeah.
I feel for people like that. But there are people who want to be
Yeah.
public.
And Erika is one
who
of those
are
people.
Yeah.
incredibly public and love being public.
Yeah.
And they're like,
She clearly
"Oh,
likes it.
people are criticizing me. It's like, then don't be
Yeah.
famous
Yeah.
on purpose. You
Yeah.
know?
Like you were famous just because you were with Charlie. Now you're going out of your way to be extra famous.
Yeah. Yeah, she wants to be bigger. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
clearly.
She thinks that Charlie's death is going to drive up her popularity. And it really, I mean, it has, but it's also brought out the negativity as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And-
dude, that's like Ivanka.
Well, the thing is,
like,
a grieving widow is almost impossible to be turned on. Like, I don't mean sexually. I mean, like, the culture can't really turn on a grieving widow.
Yeah,
Like, what's there to say? Like, if she's crying and she's clearly empathetic and there's tears and then she goes away, nothing else happens. Like, there's no dogging her, there's no negative comments, there's no memes about doing a Super Bowl performance because your husband died. None of that happens.
But the second you step back out into the light and you're like,
what's this? You still have jovial vibes within you?
Yeah.
Clearly something's up.
Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie. The guys that got Charlie Kirk, they hired professionals, not like the guys that went after Trump.
They did not hire professionals.
Dude, they got a guy.
They hired professionals.
Dude, they did not go to the right part of the dark
I
web.
would 100% believe that was a conspiratorial killing.
For sure.
Dude, I'm just saying,
there was definitely more than one person in on this.
Like that old guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Who I am Spartacus.
Immediately.
I'm not saying I know who, but there's definitely more than one person involved.
yeah, but like I'm just saying, like with Trump, he's been able to dodge 3 bullets. They got his assassins off Temu. Like seriously, dude, how does he get 3 in his presidency? That is just, I can't name but like 2 other presidents, and one of them actively did duels.
Mm-hmm.
Like shot at other people because, hey, you ain't my
Jackson.
Yeah, dude, that guy was fucking nuts. Dude, he's got like 150
Not
kills.
in a cool way, though.
Yeah.
Not in a cool way.
So it's come to my attention that I'm pretty sure we're approaching the 2-hour mark.
Yeah,
quite
one of our longest episodes of season 2.
Yeah. I wanted to say the reason I pulled that up is because I said verbatim what Theo Vaughn said on his podcast with Jake Paul, and I wanted to play the clip
Okay.
if it'll let me. Hold on.
We're gonna keep it moving, man.
Oh,
Do
damn,
you
we got
think
clips for
Erika
it.
Kirk had anything to do with the husband's death? Let's switch it up.
They're just. Do you think?
Honestly, I respect Theo Vaughn in so many different
Jake
ways.
Paul clearly knew the way he did this.
Of course he knows.
He knows who did it.
He was like, I'm not answering that. He was.
And that's how you know that he knows.
He couldn't have been worse if he
reason-
just leaned in and been like, you know, I'm not going to answer that. That
That's
might
what he did,
incriminate
though.
me.
After he stopped laughing, he's like, I refuse to answer this question.
Oh my God, dude. That's fucking. It was Jake Paul, guys.
Now the worst thing about his death is it's one step closer to a world where all public figures give speeches from behind boxes.
Now we can't actually assassinate the ones that need it.
See,
Well-
guys, this is why we can't have nice things.
I was more thinking about how depersonalized. The closer the leadership is to the people, the better, because it makes everything, the consequences seem more apparent, more present, the connection. But if a guy gets up in a glass bulletproof box, talks about how we're all one people, and I'm going to bring prosperity back to the country, there's something not so genuine about it. It doesn't feel genuine. And I feel like Charlie's death really has, like, I feel like they went down. Like, the amount of public speaking at college campuses.
Oh yeah.
Nah, Myron's still going at it, is he not?
Yeah, but he's an idiot. No one needs to shoot him. He's dumb as hell.
True.
I believe that dinosaurs are still around.
Not only that, but you know what? Somebody that stands behind a box and tries to speak the truth over a country proves something sinister.
Yeah.
They're afraid.
Yes.
And that can't be respected.
And that's part of why, I mean, Trump, even if I don't like the second term at all, I mean, there's still a respect I have for him because of how open he still is. He's still very open.
Okay, my perception of Trump has declined vastly due to
Same.
the bombing of the children in the school.
That did not decline my opinion of
as well as the entire Epstein. What that is, bro? What?
You don't know Trump flies like F-15s on the weekend, you know, just.
People still love Obama. He did that shit 24/7.
Yeah, he did.
But like that Epstein thing, yeah, no, that one kind of hit me on that one too.
Maybe it was one of those sniper schools, the all-female sniper schools that they have out there in Russia. They've been, I've heard tales
They
of them.
say Iran bombed their own women and children accidentally,
That
and that wasn't Trump.
That is one of the biggest controversies I think of this year. Is
Yeah.
like who actually bombed this.
I mean,
school.
it's certainly us.
Well,
I'm
nobody's-
sure.
Probably us.
Nobody's gonna fucking want to take credit for that. Nobody's gonna be like, "Hey, all those women and children."
Yeah.
Well, if you,
Sorry,
if you think about
That
like
was my bad.
the mass immigration and demoralization that's going on in Europe currently, they want to bring that over here because we've already started. It's been years and years of demoralizing this country, and the moment we get outsiders hating us, when they start flooding in, it's going to be straight chaos.
Mhm.
It's designed. It's a process to subvert a country, and it's what's going to happen. We're letting it happen because people aren't standing up and speaking out and spreading the light.
Well, it's not
We're just cool. Here's something that I've thought about, and it's been plagued. We talk about aimlessness. One of the biggest questions that plagues me every day that I wake up is this: when good men do nothing, evil prevails. So what are good men doing?
I know what they're doing. They're not being fucking angry.
Yeah, you gotta get angry.
You gotta get
No,
fucking angry.
I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying like what are they doing right now. I'm saying like what are the good men supposed to be doing right now? Where are they at in this world, and how are they achieving a collective light?
Building a culture and then defending it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was asking the
Building
question.
community and
Yeah.
defending it.
Yeah.
And all
Actively.
of the diversity just makes one big culture seem unfeasible.
Well, it's like one teenager in your house, not a problem. 10 teenagers in your house, it's a fucking problem. You know what I mean? And that's how I look at diversity. Like, until you can integrate people over time, like slowly and steadily, yeah, you can make that work. But if things are pouring in,
Which is what's
and
happening.
cultures are pouring in without any sort of assimilation, you're going to get nightmare conditions.
Well, see, I
And we're
don't,
on our way.
Yeah.
I don't find that to be the case. I have 10 teenagers. They're all chained up in my basement. So
well, that
like,
works out because
yeah.
then they can't get into anything they shouldn't be.
Yeah, you just got to control that. You know.
If
Feed-
only we could do that with
So
some
bring
minorities.
in the
Yeah, I know, right?
so bring in the immigrants just as slaves.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine? They could work for the government, and like,
Indentured servants,
Yeah.
not slaves, guys.
Yeah, no,
let's be politically correct.
Yeah,
on,
there's
on,
a
on the
difference.
podcast, please.
it's slightly
Please.
different, but there is a difference.
Yeah, it's just a matter of
Indenture.
building a culture and protecting it is what a good man should be doing. And protecting it just means things stay the way they are and they only gradually change. So
And you don't tolerate anything that attempts to assimilate the belief in any other direction other than the light.
Yes,
Burn
that
it.
is what we believe.
Don't make me
All
do
right.
it.
He's just stretching his arm muscles. That's all that was. There
He's
was
doing the old Elon Musk, as we call it these days.
Oh yeah, it's just,
Grabs his chest. Grabs his, sending his heart out.
yep. Just let me throw it out there.
wow. All
No,
right.
yeah, I'm a firm believer that you've got to build the culture in your local community, and that's what people have to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because
That's
it's got to start from the bottom again. There's the top. You can't go from the top down. You got to
Yeah.
start from the bottom up again.
100%.
My belief.
So,
And that is why we will run this country again, fellows.
you must have babies and you must propagandize
Well-
them into your belief system.
Do not.
Having a kid though, like, has made me want to protect my local community.
Yeah.
I want a place for my kid to grow up.
It makes you
Yeah.
a lot more communal
Right.
to have one.
Yeah. It makes you have more purpose for building a place and a culture.
Oh, that's
frankly.
for sure. Because
So-
like, my house is a mess. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I don't give a crap about me. But like, if I had a
Right.
kid,
Yeah, you'd want to make your house better for
Which
your
is
kid.
why by the end of the False Graves podcast, which, I mean, it's not going to end anytime soon, but Furman must have a kid.
Yeah.
I
You
will.
must impregnate.
Oh,
Maybe you should go to China buffet, and that's where you should start.
Find your wife.
Indeed.
We'll set him up. We'll
Oh, yeah.
set him up with the finest Chinese woman there.
this is Quang Pang. She doesn't speak a lick of English.
And
Go
as the
and
wingman, we get
mates.
rangoons. Absolutely excited for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
dude,
think-
just don't set me up with somebody with like a white trash name. Like, this is
Well-
Becky Lynn.
Well, the
Oh,
kid,
Furman,
well,
would you have kids?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
dude, I've been trying so hard.
Would
That's
you
my
have
girlfriend.
kids?
Do I know?
Will you
I think
have
it's so
kids?
funny to think about whenever you're like talking about trying to have a kid with like maybe your wife's parents or something. You're like, oh yeah, we're really trying.
Yeah,
we're trying really hard. Let
I
me
don't
tell
find
you,
that awkward.
the
Like,
effort is
people-
never ending.
Well, look, we finally stopped
People
doing butt stuff. So
always like try to say it's awkward, but I mean I don't feel awkward about it. Like I just don't.
I could not look my future father-in-law in the
I'm
eyes and
trying
be
to
like,
imagine you look at Jim and say, yeah, Jim.
I
We're
have.
trying. You've said that?
Yeah,
And what was the face? Can you recreate that face for me?
mine
Not your face.
same as mine.
Jim's face.
It's just flat. It's,
Flat say
you say I gotta go take a dump.
If you're being an honest man, like I've got feelings about being a dad, right? But if you're being an honest man, you're like, I want grandkids.
Yeah,
So
and it like has to happen.
you literally have to force that image out of your mind.
Yeah.
And you just go,
Imagine
yeah,
going
this is going to produce grandkids.
to your father-in-law and being like, "We're trying to get pregnant. Don't worry, we're doing it artificially. You know,
it's in a cup.
It's-
We're not. The most we've ever done is hold hands, and that was on our wedding night.
It's a sperm bank in the back of a
You know,
China buffet. The
would-
kid might come out with bugs.
What
We
would
don't
you
know.
realistically prefer? Like, no man is gonna think that's normal.
Sure.
You have to accept the harsh truth.
Oh,
that-
dude, I'm not gonna lie. This actually brings up a great fucking story from my teenage years. My sister had this boyfriend who was so stupid, so fucking stupid. It was her first boyfriend. Dude was like chiseled from fucking stone, but this guy had nothing but rocks in his brain. Him and my dad were getting into it. Well, my stepdad. And this is while me and my sister are at school because he had already graduated. He was already fucking around in the world. But she gets a text from my mom. Hey, your boyfriend just told me the reason that we don't get along is because he's fucking you. I went, we're not going home. We live on the road now because I knew that it was going to be haymakers when we got home. Like, I couldn't, dude. I just couldn't.
So he told her mom they were having sex.
No, told my stepdad because they were getting into it because he was like, you're so stupid. You need to get the hell out of here. The only reason that you don't like me is because I'm fucking your daughter.
Oh. Yeah, that.
Well, that's one more fucking
Yeah.
reason.
At that point, you have to walk into his bedroom, into the master bathroom, and piss in his toilet, doing a handstand.
Oh
completely
my
dominant
God.
circle.
But not out of anger,
No,
right?
not in the toilet. The
Not
sink.
in
The
Oh
sink.
my God.
Peacefully.
Peacefully, absolutely. I can see that. This
Oh.
is a beautiful picture we've painted.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
So guys, we've run long tonight. It's good to be in the new studio.
The
A
flow's
lot more
there.
is to come. You
Yeah,
know, we're
man.
just getting back. I'm feeling the vibes.
Absolutely.
Things are about to get real.
The light is coming in waves.
I think we've got some clippable moments from this episode. Like this one stood out to me as some clips.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
And when I put the clippers on it, yeah.
So long as the quality holds up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the internet tonight was kind of hit or miss.
Yeah.
We're on at like 1,000 kilobits, dude, instead of 6. Instead of 6,000.
Things are about. We're going fiber optic.
When we fix the
Fiber.
internet, this will be good.
Your doctors recommend you eat a healthy dose of fiber. We're putting that shit right in our internet. Helps the flow. Helps
Jesus.
the flow state.
If we don't get off
And
soon,
speaking of fiber, go look up some fiber 1-star reviews while you're at it.
this thing made me shit myself.
And if you're lucky, you might just find a review for Mothman.
50K subs, and we will attack Mothman. We are excited about this.
Oh, we have an outro song now.
We sure do. You
But,
guys have any last words before I
Yeah,
hit
I
it?
certainly do. I think we brought some light tonight.
Oh yeah.
Even though me and Frick have some differing opinions, you know, my light is an anger fueled one. And but I think that's right for the right person.
It's just passion.
Yeah.
And I'm equally as passionate, but it's not driven by anger, but it's driven by
You know, the
righteous-
sun is just a ball of explosive gases. Yeah.
That's not really what light is. That's not, the sun is not true light. It's
You know, that's fair. I
It's
get
just a
that.
big lamp up in the sky. That's all it is.
The one Mothman flew to.
Oh, fucking A.
Listen, man, I'm not ever trying to be the light creator. I'm trying to be the light reflector. You know what I mean?
Hey, there's a reason I'm the bringer.
I'm trying to be the moon
exactly
of this world.
exactly.
You
Yeah.
know? Anyway.
Well,
Truly humble.
until next time, this little light of ours throughout the week. This isn't just a once a week bring light. We're gonna let
shit.
that light shine throughout the week.
Multiple episodes?
Oh yes. I'm liking this. We get to 100,000 subscribers. We quit our jobs.
Okay.
And every single day we're bringing light.
Every night.
And I'm not talking
That's-
7 days a week podcast. I'm talking 7 days a week content of nothing but bringing light. We will not be corrupted. We will not be stopped. And I won't even be angry while I'm
to
doing
my
it.
knowledge, we have not missed an episode where this has been brought up. So I don't want to go out without this note. We are still on the quest to be more popular than ass and titties.
Absolutely.
And the progress is slow, but it is steady.
If you could see the future beyond this goal being achieved, then you know it is true nirvana. It is paradise. It is heaven. We will get there.
All right, Furman, any last words?
Last words.
Oh, drink water, drink water, drink water, bitch. 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 Brush your teeth every day. Oh, don't play too many games. Oh, only 3 hours a day. Oh, respect your parents. Okay. Oh, love your mom, love your dad. Always say please and thank you. Oh, if you say words like fuck and shit, I'll come to your house and spank you. Oh.